Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to our Thursday night live stream, where we're going to be playing some more OpenTTD. Yes, it's the continuation of Season 12, the Connect the World series, where we had a restart around the year 2000. I'm joined by another couple of very lucky people, and we're going to do a few trains whistles, we're going to do the news, the howdy the you do's, and all of that good stuff, and then we'll get started with the game. So, first things first, let's do a whistle. There we go. Fantastic. One of the hellish whistles there. It's so nice to have a pretty cool whistle that works quite nicely there. And, yeah, okay. So, if you don't know who I am, that's a surprise because, you know, a lot of you are regulars now, which is pretty cool after all the years we've been doing this. We got some pretty cool videos out recently, but there's not been a massive amount on the new ones because there's a few special ones in store. Yes, I think the last one took me somewhere in the region of 4 to 5 days to edit. It's not a short one. And then the one after that, that's not a short one either. But we're going to have some long ones, some short ones, lots of OpenTTD videos coming out. That's an OpenTTD video. You can go check it out. And that isn't an OpenTTD video, but it is a fantastic free game that is on Steam. So you could check that out as well, because it's got trains in it, and it's got me in it, and it's got all the good stuff. It's a good video. It's a good video. People are enjoying that one as well. I hope you're all doing okay. Next up, oh yes, so throughout the live stream, I'll be giving you the chance to activate a live giveaway. So if you do a combination of 10 brand new viewer plus subscribers, 10 brand new channel members, or £5 donations or above, I'll do a live giveaway on stream. And you know what, Kevin DeB, very kindly purchased viewer plus lifetime right before the stream. So you know what? I'm going to count it. So don't worry. We'll count that as the first one. Now, so that means, chat, between you all, you've got 9 more to go, and you'll activate a game giveaway. Now, where's my counters on the screen? Oh, here we go. Right. Da 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 da. Boop. Set that to 1. So there we go. We're at 1 already, and I haven't even finished the news. So there's a few exciting things in addition to OpenTTD. So listen up. We've got a new monthly giveaway for Populous Game Bundle on GOG. Go to portal.masterhellish.net. Is that correct? Is it still Populous, or did we give that one away and start a new one? I think we started a new one, didn't we? Let me double check, because it'll be in the giveaways and contests channel over on the Discord. Let's have a look. No, Populous has gone. It was won by White Rabbit. Something in my brain told me that was wrong. It's Settlers. Oh, we've got a Settlers GOG bundle. That one is pretty cool. Definitely go and take part in that game giveaway. Portal.masterhellish.net. We've got community gaming nights going on the Variety channel at the moment. The Variety channel, if you go to my website, at the bottom there's a link to my second channel. You can come and watch us play Farming Sim. We're going to be doing that on Monday night, and of course you can come to the Community Gaming Night channel on the Discord as well to get involved if you want to do so. We've got some viewers games coming up now. The dates and times have not been released yet. We've got 2 in the works that I'm planning. Only one of those is OpenTTD. Ooh, what could the other one be? So keep an eye out on social media and stuff, and all the Discord announcements. That's a good channel to be in to find out what those viewer games are when they come out very soon. A little new section to the news. I'm going to mention some trips that are coming up. And these are opportunities for you to go to the same place at the same time and say hello if you want to do so. So at the end of July, I'll be visiting Rotterdam for the day. At the end of September, I'll be visiting a LAN party in Barnsley in the UK. And at the beginning of October, I'll be in York in the UK for the weekend. All the trips are listed on my Discord as events, and there's also a thread for each one in the general channel on the Discord, so you can find out more, maybe come along and say hello, etc. And I think that's about it. Do we need to update the retro counter? I think we changed it recently, so I don't think we need to. I'm just going to refresh.
You forgot Rotterdam.
Yeah. No, that was the first one I said.
Was that the first one? Oh,
yeah. Sorry. I don't know if Kevin's had his coffee yet, but we'll let him off because he got lifetime. So yes, we don't need to update the retro counter yet, but if we do need to update it, we'll get that sorted pretty quickly. And tonight we will shout out. We'll shout out Wraith Energy, who I have a partnership with. So you can go to the website, use my code, you get 10% off, and you get a discount too. Now keep an eye out because I think there's some new stuff coming out, some new lines coming out for Wraith Energy at the beginning of June, which is now. So we're expecting announcements. I think. I'm not sure. So there we go, folks. There's all the news and stuff. If there's anything you want to know or anything I might have missed, please do shout out. And I don't know where the pop-up is on the on screen. Let's restart the game, the stream widget. See if anything. No. That pop-up might come up sometime. It might not. You never know. Who knows when you code this stuff yourself? Let's jump into OpenTTD and meet tonight's players, guests. Prestigious guests, Kevin DeB and Kurt. Hello to both of you.
Yay!
Good evening.
I put the screen up so we could have a good look at the network that has been built so far behind your names. But I just so happened to place the screen at a point where there is pretty much zero network across the entire screen. There's farms and towns. There's not one ship. There's not one train. Not one road vehicle. There is one aircraft just crossing the airspace. But there we go. We can see some more there. So you've both been part of Season 12 before, and if anybody else wants to get involved, please do, go to the link in the video description. Also, as a note, folks, and this is something that I get... Oh, hang on. We got another brand new viewer subscriber. Fantastic. Thank you very much to Andy Holtz. Thank you to you for becoming a viewer plus subscriber now for 12 months. I'm just going to check my... Oh, no. That's what happens. That's what happens when you mention lifetime. I've been trying to keep it quiet. We got another lifetime. Oh, Kevin, you've been dethroned so quickly.
It doesn't matter.
How long was it between lifetimes there? Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much
An hour, I guess.
to Andy for supporting the channel in the most premium way. You get the benefits of Viewer Plus for the entire lifetime of the Viewer Plus program. The only thing that would stop you getting the benefits of the Viewer Plus stuff before the end of the Viewer Plus program would be as if you managed to get your account blocked or banned for some reason. So the moral of the story: don't get banned, and you'll be fine. But thank you very much. Thank you very much for your support. I'm going to count that as a membership, obviously. Yes, that has to count. Yeah. You just waited for the stream to subscribe to Lifetime. Well, there we go. Thank you very much. And Laurel says, I'll donate a Viewer Plus gift sub when we get to 100 likes. So everybody liked the stream. That gift sub counts towards our target. So that gets us closer to the game giveaway as well. So Kevin, yes, you've played before a few times in this series. So you've obviously done a bit of OpenTTD. You've been playing OpenTTD for many years?
I got infected with the virus about, almost 12 years ago. Then I had a big hiatus. And actually the last 2-3 years, a little bit more active again. And I think this is my 4th or 5th time, I guess.
Yeah.
And I was the founder of Loop 1.
I haven't been keeping track, but my estimation would be that you are probably the most common participant of the series.
Exactly.
Now, and this is an important thing to note, actually. Both of these people tonight have stepped in because we either had we had one person who couldn't actually attend when they got chosen, and the other person didn't reply. So if you register using the link in the description, make sure that you pay attention to Discord notifications because you will get pinged from a private thread and invited to take part, and that's how you get to take part. We've got another train whistle to do.
I also found a good reason to step in because I couldn't go for a few weeks ago. So compensation.
Well, yes, yes, and so you're back now. Thank you very much for coming back. And Kurt, you're back as well.
Yes, it's not been It's only been about 5 or 6 weeks.
Yes.
Um,
The rule that I have is that you can't be in consecutive weeks. So if you were in last week, you won't be this week. I've actually had to re-pick people before because, you know, they throw their name back into the hat and the randomizer goes, we'll have that person again. And I go, no, not 2 in a row. But apart from that, yeah, you can get picked from out of this.
I think it was one time. I was 4 out of 5 times.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of times.
Yeah.
But it can happen, you know. I think there's usually somewhere around, you know, 12 to 18 people in the pot. So you pick a random person, and then the chances of that person being picked again, you know, it's around 1 in 15, which is not ridiculously rare. So it can happen. All right, so we're gonna get started very shortly.
New viewer plus subscriber.
Oh no!
Fantastic.
You guys were not supposed to lap up Viewer Plus this much, right? This was meant to be a little option, you know, for a couple of people, maybe you're the sort of person that would support, but you don't like monthly subscriptions or something like that. It was meant to be a little extra option that Above the Line has just come in and has dethroned Andy. Andy was lifetime leader for 3 minutes. Thank you very much, Above the Line, for your lifetime subscription. Should we just rattle through them quickly? Let's just shout out everybody who's got lifetime over the last week or so. We've got Never Seen by Day. We got Laura Lil and Jamal the Pizza Guy. We got Lucky. Or Lucky, depends which way around you read that particular pronunciation. Jack Ump has been lifetime as well. MB is lifetime.
New viewer plus
Fran the Man
subscriber.
is lifetime.
Fantastic.
Mars has just subscribed to Viewer Plus. Kevin DeB, Viewer lifetime. Andy lifetime, and the most recent one, Above the Line. Although I am just waiting for the final notification for that last one, just to double check that it wasn't another one. But there we go, folks. Oh, hang on a minute. We have to count Above the Line's subscription as a membership for the giveaway. So we're now up to 3 already, and we haven't even unpaused the game yet. So there we go. Hello, first time in weeks being able to view the live stream. Well, welcome. Counter up to 4. Is it 4?
Yes.
Kevin DeB, Andy, Above the Line. That's 3.
Mars.
Oh, no, well. That might... Ooh, yeah, I suppose it would be, even if it was an auto sub. Yeah. That one, I think, was potentially a rolling resub, but I think we'll still count that if we're live.
It's 2 years, so I mean, it's an anniversary, so maybe for that reason we can count it?
Maybe. Yes. Chackump says Hellish is making bank this month. Rest of the time will be the issue. Well, what you got to remember is, folks, is that YouTube is a highly volatile environment to be working in, right? So especially the money from YouTube can be very up and very down. And I will tell you, as a general rule, I've said this once before, but I'll say it again just to remind people, this amount of subscribers and the amount of views you tend to get in this sort of level, it doesn't make minimum wage from YouTube ads in the UK. I don't know what about around the world. I'm not going to go converting it and all that. But without the support of everybody in what I'm doing, this would not be happening. So I am here continuing this journey because of you. Yes, you. Yeah, that was Mega Zoom. I like Mega Zoom. So there we go. I haven't got an email for that last one, so it might just take a while to process. Yes, so we'll put that up to 4, and if there's no further questions, okay, Kevin, let's get going, shall we?
Excellent.
Well, there we go. The game is unpaused, and just to give people a bit of an update on the company, you can see here that we've got 9,000 not 9,000. You can't have 9,000 trains. 929 trains, 920 road vehicles, 338 ships, and 790 aircraft. Yes. Yes, that's right, Steerbite Sister. Your Thursday jump scare. That was just for you. Who needs caffeine? I had some caffeine earlier in the day, but I refilled my Wraith water bottle, Wraith shaker, sorry, with water. So even though I am drinking from this, it is water at the moment. But I did have a nice apple one earlier in the day. Very good. Right then, now I think I'm going to start with a bit of fixing. While I'm doing that, Kevin, you've got something in mind you want to be working on? What are you up to? What are you going to be doing?
I just sent all the trains on loop 1 to the depot. I did not like it, so I'm going to start all over again.
You're going to delete the entire loop and start again, are you?
Yes, reinvent the wheel is what they say. Or is it that you shouldn't reinvent it?
No, I don't know. But I'm just having a look at the list of trains now. Interestingly enough, if you get a list of trains from a station window, close the station window, it closes the list of trains too. However, if you pin the list of trains and close the station window, it stays on the screen. And then unpin it if you want to. So you can temporarily pin the window to stop it from disappearing. Here we go. Yeah.
271.
Hi, Hellish. Any interest going into Derail Valley try, like on a Friday night stream? Friday night streams are for games that I've already had a Pixels and Platforms first look at. It's there for the deeper dives. So it would be a video first if I did. But if I've got quite a list of games that I might look at. But if you want to officially suggest that, pop a post in the general forum on the Discord. Because that's how we collate all the ideas. There's an ideas tag. If reinvented the wheel, what shape would it have to be? I think it would have to be a parallelogram. There we are. All the trains on the loop are in depots now. Fantastic. Right.
I'm gonna paint it white.
Oh my goodness, here it goes. How much money are you going to spend doing this?
Too much.
Too much.
But we got 8 billion, so it's not my money, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to stop one section of trains because otherwise they're gonna get lost.
Yeah, I mean, you also need to be... Yeah, there's a few trains that, like, connect up to the bottom of Loop 1. And,
Yeah, I just remember that.
kind of around here, I think. No, where is it?
Yeah, Kending.
Oh, yeah, I found it. I also turned off the town names. It's probably not a good idea. So you might want to just check all of the trains going to Landing Hatton Ridge Woods or something like that. There's a few going there.
I just remembered it.
Tech Hammer's here. Hello. Yes. Are we going to be able to double the operating profit? Oh my goodness, maybe. Yeah. Maybe. And Kurt, what are you going to be doing today? Have you got any plans? Any devious plans?
I think I'm going to take a look at upgrading the line I did last time. The trains are a bit broken and the line speed isn't that good. So there's lots I can upgrade there. Because we saw last week that the
Was
cargo
that on the
at
south
either end
coast?
of it. No, it's on the west side, left side of the map.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting my compass mixed up. I think that's what I meant. It goes.
Yep, that's the one.
Let's see, it goes all the way up to this place here, where there's
Like-
about 3.5 billion crates of goods.
Yes. So we saw last week that there's good stacking up at either end, and I think we can
New
make
viewer
the
plus
lines
subscriber.
faster, optimize it,
Fantastic.
get it moving.
Yeah, I mean, you could potentially upgrade that to... I mean, is it long enough to be vac tube?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna move it over to dedicated high speed first
Yeah.
and see what that does for it, and then maybe I would go for vac, but it might not be worth it.
Yeah. So the way to both of these guys here are doing upgrades, right? And the way to do upgrades between different levels of track is first of all carefully that you don't accidentally upgrade a piece of track that you don't want to upgrade yet. But also, secondly, that you get rid of all the trains off the line first. You get rid of all the trains off the line, sell all the trains, upgrade the track, add new trains. That's the kind of default standard way of doing it. You could install the new GRF that allows you to have universal rail. Having universal rail allows you to have universal depots, so your trains can go in. You can upgrade the track, and then instead of deleting the trains and getting new trains, you can use the standard replace tool to change the train from one type to another type.
Oh, right.
So it
Yeah,
does
I've-
make things a little bit easier, but yeah.
I've parked the trains for the most part.
I keep
Start off
finding, I
Oh,
keep finding sections that were still driving.
So we did have another Viewer Plus subscriber, and this one's special as well because it's a brand new Viewer Plus subscriber.
Oh,
And so I'm going to attempt this name. Anna Manamia, I think. Anna Manamia. You know what? If I got that right, first of all, I'd be impressed with myself. Second of all, that's a cool username. So thank you very much for supporting the channel through Viewer Plus. We'll up the counter on the memberships for the giveaway.
I found a train.
Found a train. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Oh no.
I don't know. Anyway, right. Okay, well, I'll let you get on with your upgrades. I'm going to start looking at connecting the loops together, I think, because if we look at the map of the world, it's pretty much just town names. Let's get rid of that. So they get rid of the towns. And you can see all the different parts of the world where we've got track. And there are actually a few loops. So some are bigger than others. So I'm just going to show you where they are because it seems like we're going to be doing a lot of loopy tonight. So this here is loop number 1. It was created by Kevin and I believe DJX, right?
Yeah.
Then we have loop number 2, right, which comes around here. It's down here. It's not quite as big, but it's still a substantial loop. And there is a connecting line between them there. That's loop number 2. I created that by myself. That's why it's a little bit smaller. And then we've got loop number 3, which was been a little bit of a collaboration, but by and large is a good size loop. We've got a junction over here already. So we're going to add a connection between loop 1 and loop 3 there. And then at some point, we'll add a connection between loop 3 and loop 2. So actually, we're going to end up with a loop of loops. And that was kind of the idea of the loopiness that we had. So that's, and at the moment, I think, Kevin, you're working on upgrading loop number 1, right?
Yeah, so I was thinking if you can maybe try to connect somewhere loop number 2 and 3, and then preferably also try to see if you can vac it.
Okay, I'm going to connect loop 2 and 3 first, whilst they're not fact, and we'll see how that goes. Now, I am well aware that we're 1 train whistle behind, so we're going to catch up with another train whistle. And there we go. I think we're caught up on the train whistles now. I'm going to start doing some building. Right, now, I had a quick look before the stream, and there was a point on the loop that I thought looked like it could be a good starting point. So here we go. Right. So this is part of loop 2. There's a farm here, but not much else, and there's a bit of space up here. So I'm thinking we might have to sacrifice some of the... Oh my goodness, there's another train whistle. Well, we might have to sacrifice some of this river. And unfortunately, it's not got any little fish in it. So I can't even blame it on the fish. But you know what? I think I've been quite good about rivers this season. There we go. Oh, a little administrative note, everybody. For the Hellish store on my website, I've gone through and updated some of the descriptions so it's clearer which items are limited edition and how many there are of that limited edition item. And which other items are not limited edition, but were single run. Basically means when we run out, there's no plans to restock at the moment, but it might get restocked in the future, which is kind of like limited edition, but it's not guaranteed. It's like, so we've got single run and limited edition, and all the description's been updated, so it's nice and clear what kind of item is which. And if it says neither of them, the idea is that it should be perpetually in stock. Right, now, I think what we'll do first is we'll delete a load of track. Oh no, there's a train in the way. I'm going to have to let the train through. Will that train run on that track? I don't know. They need to turn around. Yeah, I don't think it'll run on that track. We need the dedicated high speed. Whoop.
I
There we
wasn't.
go.
I was on the high-speed line today, actually.
Stop using so much money for terraforming. You can't afford it. Yeah, you're right. We've only got 8 billion in the bank account.
And that was while spending it.
Potentially limited edition. No, yeah. Basically, there's single, which is basically no plan to restock, and then there's limited edition, which means there will not be any more. This is the only batch of this design that we're putting out. Okay. Now we've got. Sorry.
No, nothing.
Okay. The reason why I did this is because I have another item to add to the store sometime soonish. And I was trying to figure out if it was going to be limited edition or not. And then I realized it wasn't clear.
Yeah.
So before adding new items to the store or anything like that, I've just gone through and made sure all the descriptions are updated. Yeah. Imagine
Please
being
don't
on that
check
train and
the-
suddenly the track in front blows up. Oh,
Please don't
dear.
check the spendings. I spent basically all the profit or all the revenue from the train from the last period. It's all.
So we
Going
can
into
look at the
construction.
spendings, like, and oh my goodness! So construction 2 years ago was, just under 1 million. Thank you very much to mostly Kevin, I think.
Mhm.
We've 300 million, pretty much, is the spending
that
spree
much.
so far.
It's not much.
No, vac tube costs an absolute fortune. Right, I'm going to try and get a junction in here, and I'm just going to do that thing where I just wing it. So I'm going to put. This is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna put a bit going this way, and I want to try and do it so it continues going in that direction because that's the direction we need to go for that loop. And then we need to come in. Ooh. I think this is going to have to be quite a wide junction because I don't want too many steep corners. Even though these trains can handle shorter lengths. Oh, hang on a minute. I made a mistake. It's less of a mistake, more of a misclick. I just made it a bit too long. There we go.
I also found a mistake.
Oh.
4 trains doing the same route without shared orders.
There you go. Is there a new record for the most dollary dues spent? I think that probably has to go to maybe not last time, but the time before. They spent somewhere between 5 and 6 billion in one live stream, which, by any stretch of the imagination is rather impressive, I believe. So we've got these two hooked up. The first two are the easiest two. The third one is a little bit more tricky, but okay. The fourth one is usually a nightmare. So I think what I'll do is I will get a tunnel going. Can I get a tunnel going here? Will it let me? Is the ground correct enough? Yes. Okay. The reason why I use tunnels is because there is no speed limits on the tunnels, unlike bridges. There is an acceleration penalty on tunnels, which not many people know about, but it's not much, and you're probably not accelerating at this point. You're more than likely just going straight through, right? Hope you're not too late. You did miss a little bit at the start of the stream. We've had a few lifetime subscriptions come through tonight, and the viewers have basically, over the last week, nearly knocked me off my chair with all the support. It's been unprecedented. Yeah. Actually, that's an interesting statistic. I don't know. There's the YouTube algorithm, the income, and the way that all the different things work is extremely complicated and volatile. It can go up and down all over the place. I don't tend to look at monthly figures. The most granular thing I look at is 3-month averages and things like that. But there is one statistic, which is what percentage of the revenue, the income, was from Viewer Plus compared to YouTube, Twitch, affiliate, store, donations, etc. This doesn't count the gift subs that you can buy. And last month, it was 67%, which is phenomenal. I mean, back in the early days when I was getting 0 YouTube revenue, the bit of Viewer Plus stuff that was coming in was still like 55, 66% and stuff. So that was important and impressive then. But now to be full-time YouTube and for the support to come through Viewer Plus at 67%, that's ridiculous. And you guys are just amazing. Oh no, I did the 3rd one. That means I have to do the 4th one now. Let me see if I can just do it without thinking. So, da da da. Maybe if I don't worry about it, maybe if I just do it. Da da do, da da dee. I mean, I have no plan. I'm just gonna make it. We'll see what happens. We need to connect this up to that one, but there needs to be a tunnel or something. I'm gonna try and put one in here. It seems to match up quite well. Oh, I did that far too easy. Maybe I've been doing it too long. Look at that T-junction integrate. I'm glad I finished this song.
Didn't
Vehicle
realise
limit
we're in the musical tonight.
Vehicle limit 5k. Yes, vehicle limit indeed 5k. Oh, sorry, Twitch has been talking. I missed it. Dimway on sea. Yeah. But how
Did
far
somebody
is that
clip that?
sea? Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Dinway on Sea is right there. The actual sea is over here. So that is... well, which way is shortest? I think this way's shorter. So I don't know how many meters you would call it, but it's 561 tiles. Oh, I've done the T-junction on this side. I guess I should go and do the T-junction on the other side. And then I can try and connect the 2 T-junctions. And then we can, like, figure it out. The way that I do my tracks, and this is something that I have spoke about before, is I do all the most difficult and kind of hard to path parts first, and then connect them up. That's the way we do it. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, we're going to go up to the top and do the other one. So this is the other loop. I can just see it. So we need to get a connection in somewhere around here. There doesn't appear to be many depots, but there is some depots there. There is some depots there, so that's not too bad. If we do the junction here, we can quite easily come down through this relatively flat land, past this hill and past this lake. I will then have to figure out what I'd need to do next. Yeah, let's go here. Kevin, how's it going?
Everything from loop 1 has been converted.
Oh, are you putting the trains back now then?
Yes, that's the plan at least. And I stopped converting the line connecting to loop number 2, basically halfway where there's already another line at the vacuum. So there's a nice halfway point that I haven't done.
Okay.
The time to, fortunately, and I was kind of smart man, is I made some groups.
Oh no, you didn't do groups, did you?
I only made groups because then it would be easy to replace the lines again. Then I could just go to the loop, copy that one,
Yeah.
and then just send it. So then I also do not have to remake any of the orders.
When will the Hellish album come out then? Oh, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? That would be terrible. There was a yeah, Kevin, your mic's crackling again. There was a time where I would do like karaoke and things like that, but no, not these days. Let's see. It seems the amount of singing has gone up in recent weeks. Yeah, that's probably because I said I wouldn't do it anymore. So, of course, it's happened. Oh, that's a perfect opportunity for an extra little bridge or tunnel. Biscuits. Yeah, I found out that if I just generally make it up as I go along in terms of junctions, I've been doing it for so long now that it usually goes okay. There we go. I'm not sure if that's right. He says, after declaring that he's good enough to just make it up as he goes along. Right, there we go. Yeah, that's actually correct. Now the question is how I'm going to do this next one. This is potentially going to be difficult. I mean, I could. Oh no, what do I do? I mean, this could go up to here, but then there's not enough room for a bridge or a tunnel. Yeah, this one's a bit awkward. Yeah. Love the co-op farming sim stream. That was over on the second channel for anybody who hasn't seen it. You have to go over it. If you go to the bottom of my main channel or to the bottom of my website, there's links to the second channel there. Jack Mac says, would have loved to see you on Twitch sings back in the day. Oh no. Community karaoke. Oh no. We're definitely not going out in York. We're definitely not going to a karaoke bar.
We were going to Rotterdam. No worries.
I'm not going to be in Rotterdam at night time with you. It's just the daytime.
But they are open during the daytime.
No,
worries.
no, they're not, are they?
Oh, surely they are.
I'm trying to figure out a good way of doing this, and I'm stuck. Do you want to come and have a look at it, Kevin? See if you can think. See if you can think of a way of connecting this junction. I've done 3 ways, but it's that silly 4th way. I've got a sign up that says 4th.
Setting.
Fran the man says, would be fun in York.
Seddington.
Yeah, there are so many arcades and gaming places in York. Not sure about karaoke. Yeah, we're going to go to a bunch of arcades and stuff. The arcade we went in to Nottingham was quite good, so we'll probably do more of that.
I lost the sound. Fort.
Connect it a bit lower and then have it go under itself.
So where do you want to go?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get the 4th junction in, the 4th connection. I've just seen that there is actually a way I can move this one a little further down, I think. Let me see. Can I just come down this way another notch?
So you want to go in the direction of Bondwood? Is that correct?
Hang on a minute.
Or to Granathan? At least in the direction of the lake.
So, no, the connection I'm trying to do is to go off the line and down the connecting line. Now, I've just moved one of the lines to give myself a little bit more space. And I think that's going to save me. Because I can now put a bridge... Oh, no, not quite. I was going to say, if I put a bridge like here and I can just connect it in. But then we end up with this awkward wiggle. And I don't like that awkward wiggle. Yeah. What type of songs will Hellish and the mod sings? Train-related songs, right? Surely. Oops. I accidentally got a viewport. How did I make a viewport? I have no idea.
But what if we just make at least like this? Just a second.
What on earth? Oh, Z is scroll to mouse cursor, I think.
So now at least we have some space. And then? Now you have some. Now you have some top.
Okay, yeah. If we take your idea and just push it to the extreme on this side, like that.
If you go underground, then at least you. Of course, you cannot make tunnels, but at least you have some ways to play with your diagonals.
Oh, it's still a bit
all straight lines.
It's still a bit kinky around here.
Never heard anybody complain about it, but sorry.
You know what? You know what might help is if I remove the line that I'm having problems with.
Yeah.
Right. And do it the other way.
Mm-hmm.
So if I bridge Oops. If I bridge to here and then connect up, that gets us the fourth
Yeah.
line by removing the third line. Now I have to get the third line in again, and I think I've got the same problem. Oh, Laurel wants a train whistle. I think it was Laurel. Let's have a check. Let's see. General chat.
So, wait a
No,
second.
it's not general chat. It's where is it? Oh, it's the mod chat. Yeah, it was Laurel. There we are. I'm pretty sure we're up to date with the train whistles. I'm trying.
So, Hellish, what if we're not trying to connect on this one, but what instead of you let the trains that do not want to go into depot, you make them go like this. So basically what you can do is if you connect your line here you have the extension of the depot, so if you can just connect on that one, then you also buy some space, and maybe you can even extend, what is it, this diagonal to better connect.
I don't think I've got a problem with
Let me try.
getting through. It's the junction at the bottom I'm
Let me try
pushing it.
something.
Yeah.
So let's go like there. So
I mean, we could just do it so the tracks cross over.
Here we have it like this. That's
Can't you do a
one thing.
roundabout? No, well, I suppose you could do. It's a T junction
Cool.
though. Roundabouts work better if it's like
Right
four
about
directions.
here. Oh, I love this way more. Just need to help out.
Okay, so you've taken that out.
Yeah, so now it's only needs to connect here, and then it goes straight in the depot, and it makes a wiggle if it wants to go out.
I think you've solved a different problem that wasn't needed to be solved.
And then you can go push it under this one. You can go down here. Go down here.
Are you just tidying up that top bit?
That as well, but now at least you have one proper direct line, but you also have a nice turn without making too much fuss.
Yeah, but now you've got the same line in there twice now.
Yeah, but that one will be removed. So this one will then be gone. This one. To get rid of that one.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've moved that
So
line a
remove
little bit further
one
out.
direction. Yes, and it looks better for the eye. And basically that also means that you have this connection available now to connect on somehow.
Yeah,
So
that's
you can go
that's the bit I was struggling with.
So you go underneath here if you want to. Then you only have a crossing over here entering in the depot, or you can just go straight through. But you can, if you have your other one over here, your tunnel. But basically, you have that problem solved, and it's only here the connection that you need to make.
Yeah, but this is the thing that I asked you about to come over and have a look at in the first place.
But what if we just go underneath and then...
I invited you to come down here to look at this particular junction. You've decided to solve two other things, and now you're saying all you got to do is solve the thing that I came over here for in the first place.
Wait a second. No worries.
DJ Egg, Kevin is not solving the problem. I didn't want to do that. But... No, hang on. If you're going to do that, you need to switch it over because the steel mill's in the way.
What do you mean?
Well,
yeah, it's 2 miles on the way.
What you need to do is switch it over. You need to have this one connect up directly and have that one go under.
I go back to my trains. Good luck. but that's at least just how I try to keep it tight and neat. But does it make sense? What I try
Yeah,
to do?
yeah. I'm just gonna try and figure out where. There we go. So we got a bit of a. No, that's. Oh no, that we got a bit of a kink there, but that's fine because that was always a kink. We got. Oh my goodness, so many airplanes are crashing. That's
Basically,
a kink. That's a kink, but I'll let that off. Lots of kinks.
I'm going to the trains because the trains are stopped for way too long. But that's at least how I try to work around it.
This is a difficult junction because you've got diagonal track going in with diagonal track, and I never like doing that. If you've got one section that's diagonal or neither of them that's diagonal, it's not too bad. But diagonal and diagonal is a bit of a pain.
It should have been a clover leaf, but that's a different story.
No, clover leaves have an inherent design flaw, and you know it.
Just kidding.
Oh no.
How long is this station, by the way? It's... The station is only 6.
What a feeling. There you go. No, no singing.
Yeah, but you started it.
Yeah, I know, that's the problem. There we go.
No, bummer.
Okay. I fixed it now. Right.
Good.
Okay. It's not terrible. But for a diagonal on diagonal, it's okay.
I mean, it looks clean. I mean, there's no better way, you know?
Now I need to figure out how I'm going to connect them up. And for that, I'm going to go to the world map. Map of the world. Let's have a look. So you can see the junction here. And down... Where is it? Oh, down here you can see the other junction. So those two junctions have to connect up. They're just out of the screen range. I'm going to have to zoom. There we go. So junction number 1 and junction number 2. Right? So, I think what we should try and do is go through whatever this gap here is. I don't know why there's a gap there. It could be a horrible hillside. But we should try and go through that gap. We've got to go over that body of water. This body of water, we should probably try and go down the left-hand side. And then come up and across and connect up to our main line. It's not going to be very straight. But with all of that stuff, it's terrible. After all that fixing, Hellish declares he made a minor change and fixed it. Yeah, I mean, maybe I didn't... that's the wrong word. What's the wrong word? Maybe I didn't explain what the part I was struggling with in particular was, right? So, I've lost the junction. It's around here somewhere. Here it is. So the part I was trying to struggle with is I wanted it to connect on the inside of the triangle, right? I didn't want to have anything on the outside that was coming down with the line, like this. That's what I was trying to avoid. And I was trying to figure out if there was any way to do this junction on the inside of the triangle so that these 2 lines come in this way and 2 lines come in this way and merge nicely here. And I couldn't work it out. I think if there was a gap between these 2 lines, it would have been easy. But because they're next to each other, it's difficult. So, yeah, we ended... I think because I couldn't figure it out, and Kevin couldn't come up with a way of doing it without coming on the outside. Kevin came on the outside, and I was like, yeah, fine, right, okay, we'll do that. We will do that. Right, now, I've just noticed the reason why there's a big gap here is because of these antennas, but that's not too bad. There are no ships in this lake, so we can just plow straight through it. And then... how are we going to get across here? Pretty easily, I think. Right, how close to this town can I dig? That close. Okay. That's where the line's going to be close to this town. That means it's going to be a bit funny over the top of here. But I'll do what I can to like level things out. That's going to have to go down and back up, which... Yeah, it doesn't have to, but otherwise it would need a bridge. And then we'll probably have to go, you know, down the hillside a bit. My goodness, so many aircraft crashing. Let's see. Oh, it's this airport. Let's clone the aircraft. Yeah. Maybe we get a band together. I'm sure there's enough of us with musical talent. Obviously, completely barring me because I have no musical talent. Aside from having guitars on my wall in the background, which I can no longer play. I used to be able to play them a little bit when I was younger. But then I decided that I was going to put the hobby to one side for a number of years. And it's still to one side many years later. Okay, after a lot of playing around and figuring out and sorting out, I think I've got a pretty good plan of what I'm up to. Kurt, how's it going for you?
Yes, I've just got the new trains going off, so I'm just monitoring for how that's going to do. So the speeds are up, which is nice, and we're going to see if that's going to help the goods here.
Right, let's have a look and see what's going on. So, you're down here on the west coast, and this is the upgraded line. You've got your station. It accepts oil. There's been another plane crash, of course. There we go. And your line. Did you make any updates to the line apart from upgrading the track type?
And not at the moment. I think I've tidied up a few of the ins and outs of the depots.
All right. Yeah, and you've got your trains going up and down there now. And this is a bi-directional route, isn't it? So that you're dropping off.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, you're dropping off here, picking. Oh my goodness, there's so much to pick up. And then where are you dropping off at the other end? There's a little town on the way, I think. Ah, yes, here. Little town. Should we have a look and see how much money these trains are making? So, group them up by shared orders. Oh, you've got a little typo there by the looks of it. You've got a group of 17 trains which haven't made any money yet. They're brand new, they've only just started out. And then you've got one train by itself that's sat in the depot that's not in the shared orders. So, I don't know if that's an old one that needs removing. It looks like a slightly different sort of train. Is this mods only, or can musical viewers join in as well? Oh, maybe all musical viewers. Okay, it'd be interesting to see how that goes. Let us know how it proceeds.
Yep, we'll do. The first train's just dropped off at 150,000 profit for the run.
That's quite a good amount of profit, isn't it? Okay, just trying to figure out how many different land height changes I'm going to need here, and it seems the answer is a lot. So I haven't got enough room to do it properly, so I might have to do it in 5s, which is not going to be great for the trains going up and down a steep hill, but
Where do you start?
They've got quite a lot of pulling power, so they might be all right.
Printington. Where the hell is Printington?
You got trains lost.
My trains?
That's what I said. Have you got trains lost?
No. I'm gonna start with something. So
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to restart the loop. So I just need to make sure that I go to the correct starting point.
Oh, I see. I'm just looking at what industries I can potentially not get stuck on, but then we've got a road.
That was
know
a
what?
big fireball.
Oh, was there another big fireball? Was there?
Yeah. It's only an airplane. Oh,
We've
boy.
got so many aeroplanes, it's ridiculous. I think there's like 700 of them or something like that.
Did you know that the train cannot pass on an electric rail when there is nothing?
Oh, I made a mistake, and that wasn't a misclick. Nobody saw that. Okay, definitely no trains going over that road bridge. Oh dear. It's okay, I fixed it.
U24 is lost. Why are you lost?
It might not be lost, because sometimes if they queue for a long time, they can report as lost when they're not actually really lost.
Yeah, but I was still fixing it. So it was still fixing the doo-doo. The doo-doo-doo.
DJ's like, I saw that. Yeah, Laurel says, 46 likes when we get to 100, they'll donate a viewer plus. Oh, well. Well, everybody needs to like the stream then. Press that button. Press it 17 times, maybe. I don't think that'll help the situation, but it won't hurt, I guess.
Okay.
Does it de-like if you press it again? I don't know if it does, to be honest.
So that one starts at print. Okay, so if we give you...
This is quite a considerable railway line I'm having to build here. My week has pretty much been building considerable railway lines. I guess that's kind of my job now. Shouldn't complain at having to build railway lines. Actually, most of this week has been spent editing videos. On a rare occasion, I do have one or two people who I can get to do like the first pass of an edit. But I always do the final edits, and it is quite rare when I actually get somebody in to do that. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Basically, the reason why I've been doing it is to kind of like test the water and see how it goes.
Okay, that one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make it then. Let's start it up. Oh, stop.
Oh, are we gonna have a train crash?
No, I'm sending them out the wrong way.
Any updates on Man vs Machine OpenTTD edition? Do you mean the recording that we made?
It's good.
Oh, see, Kevin's part of the preview team. So Kevin's seen. Have you seen preview 1 or preview 2?
1.
Yeah, okay. So preview 2 went out to the preview team today. Originally, that video was going to go out on Wednesday, and I was just like, nope. I'm not happy to, put this thing out half-baked. I want to get it done properly.
If I change that one,
I think we've actually got a seat available on the preview team. So if somebody would like to see half-made Hellish videos early, half-made's probably a bit of a insult, but they're more like 80% made. Then drop me a message, a ping in one of the channels, wherever you feel appropriate, and we'll see if we can get you involved. Oh, I'm going to have a little wiggle because there's a coal mine in the way. Oh, I just realised I've been calling them kinks. It would have been so much better to call them wiggles.
cannot reach Bennington. Oh no.
What have you done?
Oh, I made a connection.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be difficult. Oh, that's okay. I can get down to there. This might be okay. Oh, I don't think it's going to be okay.
Holy no! Well, did this just went okay?
I'm spending a lot of money here. It's not going great.
Stop the train. Now you can go.
Okay. Gonna have to push these back. Why are we having explosions again? Just replacing these aircraft. Too bad we haven't got space. You know, it's too. Let me try it again. It's too bad you can't run multiple scripts in OpenTTD. If you've got a script and you want to add another script, you have to remake the script so that both scripts are in one script.
Good.
Which is an absolute nightmare. There is just no way to have multiple scripts that I'm aware of. And we've already got a script for the camera in the corner. And we've had a script for other things. But it'd be nice to be be able to track the number of people who perish in all these aircraft crashes.
Okay, so that one is going. Now we need to go the other way. Where's the other one?
Right, let me just check in, make sure everything is going as it should. Got 142 people watching on YouTube right now. And we've got 14 people watching on Twitch. If they want to watch in a high resolution, higher bitrate, they can come over to YouTube as well. Not that I told you that. I didn't see a thing. And then I can't. Number of likes on the stream is it's saying 57. So make sure you keep those likes coming, everybody. Thank you very much. And the moderators are all about. So that looks all good there. Yeah. What is the point in the camera in the bottom left-hand corner? Okay, so if you're not new, if you're new or haven't seen the live streams around before, that's a good question. So the camera in the corner of the screen focuses its view whenever a new station is built, a new depot is built, or a new vehicle is built. And because there's 3 of us playing, and you can only see my point of view, it gives you a bit of a window into what the other 2 are up to. So very often I will glance down at that window and I'll be like, hang on a minute, who built that station there? You know, it gives me a bit of an extra eye. So if it's a little bit useful for me, it's probably quite useful for the viewers, for you guys, to be able to see a little bit more of what the other people are up to. Of course, these guys have been doing a lot of track conversion this live stream already, and that doesn't get picked up by the camera. But as a general rule, I find it quite useful. There you go. Look, we can see that it just went over there to that depot. So either that is a brand new depot or somebody just created a new vehicle in it. Preview team, beta viewers per fanfic terminology, apparently. Yeah, basically, you get to see videos that I think are done, or sometimes they're done, but I'm like, I haven't put the background music on yet. And you get to watch it, and then in return for giving me feedback. So you might say, hey, at this point, you accidentally cut yourself off. Or you might, who was that?
Kurt, what you doing?
Was that you, Kurt? Kurt's not here, man. Okay.
Those who remain silent agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised it took that long, to be honest, because I've done about 30 bribes.
Oh
and
my
that's
goodness.
the first time it's pinged it.
Yeah, I thought it would be Kevin. I really did. You know, you've got a little bit of a reputation there, buddy.
I would not dare to do it, you know.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
spending the money.
That's not the first bribe of the stream. That's the first court bribe of the stream. So you can see here that I've just added signals all the way down the track. I always do that last so that I can go to the other end and see if the signals are there. If the signals are there, I know I haven't messed up the track by
Two,
accidentally making an extra
3,
junction,
4,
connection,
5,
or there isn't a
6,
gap.
7,
There we
8,
go.
9, 10.
We need a
Oh.
script virtualization script. Maybe. So with the beta viewing, basically we'd be strapped to the front of a train to see if the new bridge holds. Yeah, something like that. We just went past 10 billion. Nice. I think somebody said you need to create a modular script so you can just keep adding new things to it. I mean, the scripts that I make are quite modular anyway. So, for example, there is a script that I was working on where it was creating subsidies, and then I decided, oh, I need that in another script. I was able to move that because of the way that I divide my code up into functions and stuff, and actually copy the code over and use it. I was going to make a better subsidies script, which is like 90, 95, 99% done on the towns and cities side. It's 0% done on the industry side. So there we are. When are you going to do a deeper dive on Simutrans? It's on the list. It is on the list. We will likely have a Friday night sometime this year doing Simutrans. Yes. Would it be possible to reuse the script from OpenTTD Disaster Challenge, since I remember there being some sort of leaderboard for the amount of total fatalities per company? Yeah, that leaderboard is a league table, and we've used it for other things as well. I've got a script called the... Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to open it. Right, mini tangent.
Well, here we go. It's tangent time.
Okay, so I most of my code is on GitHub, and there's a link to all of my GitHub stuff both at the bottom of my website and on my link tree. But not all of it's there because when it's kind of in dev, I don't put it up. I think I only really put it up when I've got like a minimum viable product, and then update it for V1 and so forth. Can you sing your tangent? No. It's called the Arbitrary Points Allocator. I made it for a Love Wars game, where basically I was giving points out to teams for doing certain challenges, and it is just a leaderboard thing using the league table. The only difference is that I put some settings in it so you can just add points to each individual company, and that's it. That one isn't on my GitHub yet, I don't think, but will be going up sometime soonish. The one that you're seeing in the corner of the screen is the auto viewpoint scroller. Now that one might be up, but I want to change it so you can toggle on and off whether it scrolls for different things. So you can toggle on and off new stations, toggle off new vehicles, toggle on and off other things. And what I also want to do is to see if I can get it to follow a vehicle if there hasn't been a new thing in a number of days. Just pick a random vehicle and follow it, you know? So I think the only way it could do that is if you constantly, every single tick of the game, said, look at the vehicle, look at the vehicle, look at the vehicle, look at the vehicle. And I don't think that would work. It might jitter a lot. So we'll have to see. And what else we got? So those are the two. We've got Boomtown or Bust, Cargo Tracker. That Cargo Tracker, I think, uses a league table as well. Destruction Disaster. The Evil Fish Death Tracker. I didn't make that one. Hellish Royale. That's one I'm working on. Rainbow Company. I didn't make that one. DJ Egg made that one. Shout out to DJ Egg there in the chat. We've got Stat Tracker, which is the one that I would like to have in this series. That one tracks all sorts of stats, and every year it blurts them out into the dev logs, and it'll tell you things like the total number of stations, the number of crashes, I think it's the number of depots, total vehicles. A lot of that data you can get in the game, but by blurting it out to the logs, you can look back over a certain number of years and collect that data and collect that information. So you could actually make graphs and stuff. The Rainbow Company script will lag a bit each time the color changes. Oh my goodness. Yes. You could make a leaderboard of user selected stat.
Where the hell are you
Maybe.
going?
I mean, that's kind of what
Flooding.
the arbitrary points allocator maybe is. But there you go. If you want to have a look, the code's on GitHub. Oh, actually, a couple of these are available to download in game. I can't remember which ones. Right. We'll finish off this tangent time by me finding out which ones are published in the game. They're the ones that I make, and I'm like, people could go and have fun with this. Like, this might be useful for other people. A lot of these are only really been made for a live stream, for a video, or because I really wanted it, and I don't really think it's necessarily useful for other people. Here we go. Let's check. Oh, he wants me to log in. I don't know. I don't think this is going to work because I'm not on the right account. I'm not on the right account. I can't remember. I think it's Boomtown or Bust and Destruction Disaster. I think it's those two. Anyway, back to building an OpenTTD. How are you two doing? What's going on? Kevin, what's the status of your loop upgrade to VacTube? Loop 1 looks done to me.
Loop 1 is done. I only need one more section to update. And then all the trains that I stopped are running again.
Okay, Oh, hang on. Are you done? Have you done loop 2 as well?
No.
No, you haven't done. Oh, we've got a VacTube line that runs between the loop lines. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and there were still like 10 trains that were not reactivated yet. So I was like, it's not properly connected yet, so I can easily fix it now.
Okay, and Kurt, how are things going for you?
Yeah, so I noticed that there's a couple of large population cities that aren't actually on the VAC loop, but are nearish to it. So I'm having a look at somehow trying to work in some VAC stations, like that one there. Yeah, it's like 110,000 pop, but isn't part of the outer VAC loop. So I'm thinking about trying to add in a station to get people out of there.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just check if we've got any. Right. Never seen by day. Right. Okay. A couple of people have replied to my post in the Viewer Plus channel about the timestamp. Not timestamp. By the feedback of the preview team. And what kind of feedback do you look for? Basically, if I've made any mistakes, editing mistakes, where I've said the wrong word. Sometimes I'll say depot instead of dock. Things like that. If I can correct those sorts of things in the edit, I do. And in addition to that, in the opportunities for improvement. When it comes to mistakes and opportunities for improvement, if it is one small mistake, I'll usually just leave it in. If it is loads of small mistakes, I'll probably go and fix it. Or if it's one big mistake, I'll probably go and fix it. It's kind of like, because just doing an edit isn't the whole job, because it's got to be republished. Then it might have to go back to the preview team. Then I'll have to maybe make another, then like after I've rendered it, I'll have to upload it. And of course, then I've got to do all the title and description. So it's not just a matter of making a change and saving. I have to completely remake it again. So it depends on how bad it is and what's going on.
Question.
Yes.
If you go to Sludding Hole.
Hang on.
It's Sludding Hole.
Slud.
Slud, yes. Sludding Hole.
Yeah, I'm at Sludding Hole.
There are this 4 terminus and 2 true platforms.
Yep.
Wouldn't it just be neater if the true platforms would be in the middle?
I mean, you can do if you want. It doesn't make a difference to me.
I'm pretty sure. I believe you build it, but I mean, this looks kind of ugly, if I'm honest.
Yeah. I mean, it's because they were added on afterwards, I think. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't
Train
know.
in the way.
It's
stating that the train is in the way while I'm clicking on.
Oh, it's because it was part of the metro.
I see.
Oh no, Kevin!
I can fix it. I saw it.
You saw it. We all saw it. He just completely obliterated half my railway.
But I can fix it.
Oh yes.
Because
oh my goodness.
I stopped the stream,
Oh,
so I can just fix it.
I don't know. I invite you onto my stream to help out, and look what you do.
Have I ever broke something? Nah, never.
I've just bought all the land so that the town doesn't grow or an industry doesn't pop up in the middle of where the station was.
That's fine. You can do the cosmetics again.
Oh, there we go.
That's fine.
Is the wrong? Is that Metro?
Yes, now it is.
Now it is. Now I've fixed it. There we are. The Metro train's going up. Oh dear. Who is playing this game? I'm playing this game, but I'm also playing it with Kevin DB and Kurt. So it could be any of the three of us. Yeah. Chat are asking you to go back to chat. Does this count as chat messing up? I don't know.
Who wants to be banned? Just tell me.
Yeah.
Why is that player?
Wizard Brandon says always use R when removing stations. I agree.
I know, but I was surprised why it didn't work. Okay, I just click, you know.
Oh dear. Well, seeing as you're working on that upgrade, I will go to the top and I will join loop 1 and 3 together. I've already joined loop 2 and 3 together. This one should be more straightforward because, first of all, we've already got a junction in place over here, which is quite nice. I don't have to worry about it. And second of all, so I've only got one junction to do, not two. And second of all, it's a much shorter distance. So jobs are good. And I'm going to do it here. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work, but we
2 seconds, and then I'm
see.
gonna have a look.
I'm gonna
Where
do
were you
something like that.
planning to do it? Okay, let me have a look.
There we go. I'm going out this way.
You just need to see where you are. Oh, there. Yeah. Can do. But you want to connect number 1 and number 3. So you want to connect loop
Hang on
number
a
1
minute,
and
hang on a
Taste the
minute.
Straw.
Right. Yeah, I'm connecting 1 and 3. Yes.
But you can just continue from Rudberg. There's already a nice line where you can connect on. Or that's actually where you need to connect on.
Yeah. That's where I'm heading towards. I'm doing the other end at the moment. Right. Using R to remove stations and holding control, or holding control, because it removes the track as well. Does it not? I don't know. But the reason is that you don't accidentally remove spread or join stations. That's the main reason, in my opinion. Right then. Yes, I need to now get a piece of track here. Nope, that's the wrong direction. Actually, instead of doing it like that, we've got room here to move that segment slightly. So if I move it along 1, 2, that might do the trick. No, not quite. Oh, actually. Yeah, no, it needs to be moved 3. It's alright. I can move it 3. That's okay. Yeah. Very nice. Workers and resources, Soviet Union, full game, question mark. Maybe. I am very tempted. I'm
also tempted.
Yeah. Well, last time I checked it was on discount as well, so
I'm not happy with that connection.
yeah, I feel like that half the time. I'm never happy with connections. This one has gone so much better because they're not both diagonal. Like, I'm building it on a diagonal, but the other bit isn't diagonal. and I've just done it. I think
Really cool.
if you're doing a T-junction that's like this, you're fine. If you're doing a T-junction that's like this, you're fine. If you're doing a T-junction that's like this, or like this, you're fine, right? Because at least one of the two main directions is going along the grid lines. So both of them going along the grid lines, both of them going along the grid lines, one going along the grid, one going along the grid. If you're doing a T-junction where neither of the tracks go along the grid lines, oh, it's a lot more difficult. That's like the worst.
So what we can do though is I'm just looking at that station that I just deleted. Huh? If that can be the end station for the no, never mind.
You thinking out loud?
Yeah, I'm just not happy with how the metros work there with the wiggle. That just doesn't work in total. But also the station is quite tight, and I'm not really sure if I want to keep it A, that big, and B, how I want to connect it properly.
DJ says Mr. Tunnel 1 track's not correct. Yeah, I see what you mean here actually now. It wants to come in like here.
Transformers 13.
Like that. Well spotted, Egg. There we go.
You
So
know
yes,
what?
I
That's the
like this.
future,
It's quite straightforward. There's lots of nice flow on this one.
That's for later. Just let some trains running and then we think about it later.
We'll worry about everything later.
Yes, now I just need a train. Where's the train? I need you.
I need to go diagonal, but Winston's in the way. Although it's only a little bit in the way, so I could give it a try.
Let me see.
Oh, I just realised I haven't put any depots on any of my link lines.
Well, what I found out is that you also must not forget to upgrade, because otherwise your vacuum loop trains will try to enter non-vacuum.
Oh, this is a good point as well. You can't have bridges, so anywhere on these lines where there's bridges, we're going to have to turn them into tunnels. And I don't think I used any bridges, but there's definitely bridges on loop line 3.
Why isn't that one working? Oh, I forgot another joke. Yeah, no wonder it's not working.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. How are things going over there, Kurt? I hope it's going better for you than it is in me, Kevin.
Oh no, because I'm trying to put in this station like in the middle of a already built up city because there was nowhere on the external to put it, and trying to then path it back out is proving to be a challenge.
Just bomb it and see what will happen.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get there.
Oh, all these depots, blummer.
Too many depots.
That's why you should not be building depots, you know. Unbelievable. Hoppa. Good, where were I? You and me.
I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do this bit here. But this river's full of evil fish, so it's going. Yeah, actually, I think I know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go across to, like, here-ish. And then we'll just have a tunnel. Because it's all got to be tunnels.
Oh no.
Yeah, all tunnels. Don't you tunnel like you tunnel, baby. Right. What is that? Is that tube already? Oh no. Right, where's my vac tube tools?
I thought that was tube already. It was already tube.
Yeah. Yeah, this end is. The other end isn't.
Yeah, well, that's your problem.
Well, it is now.
Mhm.
Right. Where is my line?
Yeah,
There's
I have an idea. I have an idea.
He's got an idea. He's got an idea.
They're scary though.
That's from Rapunzel, isn't it?
Could be. I'm not that good in Disney. My
Yeah,
kid isn't that good.
it's like I have a dream. I think is I got yeah, it's like a dream thing. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all the kids like that thing.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
an idea about the station.
Oh no, is the polarity of the loops the same way round?
I hope
Oh
so.
no, that's drive on the right. This one's drive on the right. Oh, that's good. Hang on a minute. It's mine drive on the right. Where's my loop? I need to find my loop immediately. I've lost it. Is that my loop? This is my loop. Oh, thank goodness. They're all driving the right. Did anyone do boat? No boats yet. No, we're going any ships. Yeah. How did the evil fish come about? Basically, I wanted an excuse to blow up a lake. And I said, I blew up the lake, and chat was like, don't you destroy the hillsides and the natural beauty of the wonder and the lakes and things. And I was like, don't worry about it. It's all full of evil fish. So it's fine. And then that kept coming back. Oh, it happened again.
That was not me.
That wasn't you.
No.
No, it's definitely me.
Oh,
Definitely
okay.
just-
me trying to.
I was just thinking how I was gonna do it, how I was gonna drive. That's what I was thinking about.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna remove the wiggly metro line. I'm sorry. I cannot deal with it.
What a beautiful metro.
I'm gonna straighten it.
Look, you can't just force everything to be straight. Where's
Yeah.
my wiggly metro?
I know, but I do think that it can work out better. If I make it
Maybe now
straight.
you've moved the railway line. We'll have to see.
Yeah, so what I'm now currently thinking, that the depot is absolutely in the way, because I'll make the central platforms terminus. The outer ones are the true ones, because you have multiple in the center. That also prevents weird stuff going on. I think it just will look better if it goes like this.
What on
Oh,
earth are
be
you doing?
careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. So make it like that, one like that. Just looks way neater. So for that, I just need to definitely remove the depot, maybe straighten it out a bit. Just make it something nice of it.
I have no idea what you do. We'll have to come and have a look at that in a minute. Right.
Just trust me.
So that's what Kevin's working on. Kurt, now you were down here. You've got great big massive tunnels going into the middle of the city. We can barely see it in normal mode. And it looks like you're trying to get back out again.
Oh yeah, yep. So at the moment, I'm just coming out, back to the loop line.
Oh, I see, yeah. We've got any... I was going to say, have we got
I'm
any
just
shipping
going-
we need to worry about there? But it looks like it's okay.
No. Yeah.
Still waiting for a super default scenario with high mountains, bogs and cities and a few industries. We did a high mountains viewers game not too long ago. Oh yeah, profit graphs. Profit's been pretty steady. Profit's been very steady throughout the entire stream. We haven't lost any money. Yeah.
What's the company value?
Company value, that's
Yeah,
probably been
well.
going up. There you are, steadily just going up and up and up.
Wow.
Ah dear. And you know what else is going up? My need for a very quick break. So we're going to be back in 2 minutes. Don't forget to throw your ideas into the chat as to what you'd like to see me build next. Also, we'll name something after a Viewer Plus subscriber or two, so thank you very much for all the Viewer Plus people. And yeah, we'll get these two back in and crack on. I'll leave you with some clips, and I will see you in 2 minutes. Like the stream, don't go anywhere. To allow for that to work. Oh, we got a train! There it is! Our first train has arrived. It looks like there is... Oh, it disappeared. Well, that was short-lived. We had a train for a second there, and now it's gone. Oh dear, slope to... But here we go, as those cars come now. Badger Goat is up. Restreambot goes further and higher. Master Hellish into the band. Oh my goodness, they're all crashing into the crowds. Oh, this is terrible. That is... Oh, Brandon nearly makes it over. Brandon goes over the top. Brandon has gone over the top and is driving on the roof now, and then goes down and lands on the people in the lower parts of the stadium. This is... Change engines on the left-hand panel. All right, hang on a minute. Right, so we come in here, right? In all of my time of OpenTTD, have never noticed this button before. I can't believe it. What? Yeah, we need a light bulb. What? Brandon's like, wait, what? How long have I been playing OpenTTD? Before it was released as a V1. I need a man. That looks like the back plate. Well, there is already something on there. But I think I'm going to have to remove it. And the big question... That was a fun stream where I did a live upgrade on one of the Hellish servers in my office. Now that took place like right here. I've got even better equipment now with more cameras and microphones and things. So if I did that sort of thing again, I would gladly stream it. However, it won't be on this channel. That would actually then go live on the Variety channel. So you need to make sure that you're not only subscribed to this channel, but also subscribe to the Variety channel. Link at the bottom of my channel page, website, and Linktree. There we go. Right, I've got myself some poppets. I don't know if it's going to be a half box night or a full box night. We'll have to wait to see. And we'll see how it goes. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Yep. All good. How does one pronounce those town names? Carefully. Let's crack on with the gameplay with Kevin, DeB, and Kurt. Oh, no, another plane crash. So many plane crashes. Right. So the question is now we've got all the loops connected. We haven't got trains going between the loops, except we've got trains going between loop 1 and loop 2. I think it'd be a really good idea to get a few trains going between loop 2 and 3 and 1 and 3, and then add a few more trains that go round the entire outside of the loop. Till how late UTC are you streaming? I don't know. When I stream for a minimum of 2 hours, usually 3, sometimes more. That's my schedule. So, I think at this point, Kevin, shall I add depots to the link lines, or shall I turn my attention to helping in other ways?
Just make sure that there are depots.
Depots, right? Okay.
And I think you can if the one for Taser and the Loop 1, if that is fine, you can already add some trains.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll get the depots in.
Oh wait, they are not things yet.
Okay. Right. Let's see where we go. Just checking all the stuff. Everything's went so badly. You streamed for 0 hours. Like the stream didn't start. I've had a stream that I've had to cancel, but I can't remember why. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's working now.
Right. Where's the link line? Here's.
Two,
No,
three,
that's
four.
not one of the link lines. Another plane crash. There we go. Where is the line? Oh, here it is. Right, found it. So I need to look for a good opportunity for the depots. This is a fantastic opportunity for depots. Apart from this bit at the end here, it goes up in land height right at the end. I guess we could do this, but that would be quite difficult. This end works brilliantly because you can just come straight off the corner. I guess we could bring the land height change forward a bit. That would resolve the issue, because then what we could do is like extend the land slightly. We do this and that. Then it's all okay. We take them, go roughly to the middle. And there we go. Fantastic. Nice, simple, double depots off the line. And then Kevin will be happy. Won't you? Will you be happy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Think so.
maybe.
Are you seeing my new looks of my trains? I don't think so.
I haven't seen the trains yet, yeah.
No, they're almost like Dutch high-speed trains.
Mm.
Multiple sections. I think they look way better than just only the ones that you're having on the loop. Because you only have the what is it? Only the locomotives running. But I've had it also.
All right, okay. Oh, while I remember actually looking at these depots, I had somebody tell me that double depots don't work unless you put a path signal right before them. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. So I just darted into a game of OpenTTD, set this up, ran some trains, and sure enough, as long as you have a path signal on the split still, as the trains go down, the train will still path into a double depot as another one's coming out. So that person who commented on my video was mistaken. Yeah, I think if I do some depots here, leave that diagonal, and just do some depots here, I think we're good for this one. It's relatively short. Then I can work on the other one, which is relatively crazily terrible. Oh, we got more people entering the giveaway. Yeah, remember, we have got the monthly giveaway going. And also, we're halfway towards the target of having a bonus live giveaway. We've got 5 memberships for giveaways so far. So if we end up with a few more memberships, then we'll do a live giveaway. I don't know what games I've got in my goodie bag. I'd have to go and have a look, but I'm pretty sure we've got some good games that we can give away. Where's the signals? See, look! Where's the signals? There. There was a extra bit of track on my track. Track on my track? Yeah, track on my track. Track on my track. Track on my track. Track on my track. I'm losing it. It's a brilliant way. I noticed the signals were missing. I knew I'd gone wrong somewhere. There we go. Fantastic. Noah says, I was not the one who commented that, but a signal before the depot is more efficient. Nah, you see, they said it wouldn't work. And I was like, no, it does work. The trains will go in and out at the same time. For what reason do you say it's more efficient? Yeah. Fran the Man says, I'm not allowed to donate or do gift subs at the moment. I don't blame you, Fran the Man. All the support is of course appreciated. And like I always say, everybody, right? And my example is like a book or something. If you've got a book that you want to buy, that you want to read, right? And your choice is between getting that book that you want to read and supporting me, don't support me. Get that book, okay? Make sure you look after yourself. If you're thinking, well, I'm not sure I'll be able to get, those extra vegetables from the supermarket. Make sure you're all right. However, having said that, if you've got all that covered, please do support me. Go to masterhellish.net and look at the support page. There is a whole plethora of ways you can support me, including the 3 main support tiers. And there's a load of free ways on there as well. So even if you're thinking, oh, you know what, I'll buy the book, you can still go to the support page and look at all the different ways you can support me.
I forgot something.
Yeah, what did you forget?
I've just made new trains where there were also supposed to be some mail carriages.
Were there?
Yeah, it was just it doesn't matter.
Oh no.
Then I need to. Then
you know what?
Maybe
we decommission all loop trains. All loop trains going to all destinations. What do you think? And then
what do you mean?
We get rid of the trains on all 3 loops.
While we're working. Just been making new ones.
Yeah, but then we add one set of trains that do all the different options. So we make it go around 1 loop, then move to loop 2, make it go around loop 2, move to loop 3, make it go around loop 3, then make it go around the loop of loops. Yeah? And you do it all in one massive set of orders. What do you think to that?
Let me think about it for a
Doesn't
moment.
like it. Doesn't like my idea. It's fine.
I mean, it does mean that we need to upgrade everything that we built on number 2, number 3.
I mean, yeah, I don't expect people to agree with me all the time. In fact, one of the problems I have is, I think, and this is me guessing, so maybe some people might shed some light on this, right? But because of my position and the fact that, this is my channel and my community, I think people agree with me too much. And they think that like their opinion and stuff probably doesn't matter, like, because I'm just making the decisions. Where it is correct that it is my channel, it is my community, it is my business, and I am making the decisions. But it doesn't mean that I don't consider and value people's input, And I do sometimes get the impression that some people feel like, there's... Hang on, I've gone the wrong way.
I have an idea, though.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hold that idea. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Okay, let it out.
I forgot.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah. So I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Hey, it's random. So what we can do, I would actually keep some loopy trains, but just make one special group that drives across the connections. So that only means that you need to make sure that the stations are in the correct order.
Mm-hmm.
But you can make them like an interlinkage. That can work out.
Yeah. Okay, so keep the trains going around each loop, but then also have a special one that goes all the way around.
Yeah, because that would also help. If we take, for example, the station at Deadborn.
Fantastic.
And we have that station, and we basically, when entering line number 2, we do not take it, but just bypass it. Then we can just, you can make the station a lot better if we just decommission it or at least rebuild it in some way. that you basically can go from the area of Sledding Hall and then directly go to Drenway and then basically skip Darkborn on the way out again as well.
Okay. Yeah.
For example, I only need to have a look. Let me see it entering there. Let me see where it connects.
So,
Yeah.
WeW has sent a Viewer Plus gift sub. Thank you very much for the Viewer Plus gift sub, WeW. That has been given out. And that brings us up to 6 of 10 for our giveaway target. We got a question in the Twitch chat. Can you bridge over a depot? I don't think so. I think you can. Can you bridge over a shipping depot? Something's telling me you can, and I'm not sure if I'm right.
So basically, if
Shall I have a look at the station while you're telling me?
Yeah, that will work out better, I think. Yeah.
No.
If you go towards blah blah bloop.
Right. Yeah, I'm near the blah blah loop anyway. I was just doing the depots.
I just need to wait for your screen to catch up.
Yep. And then you want to be looking at the triple town setup or whatever it is.
Yeah. So I've placed 2 signs.
Oh, hang on. Signs are hidden. There we go.
Yeah. So if you go to blah blah bloop, so that's a little bit further down.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, because they're waypoints.
Yeah. No, further down. You're now at the other station.
Loop 2 in here. Yeah.
Yeah. Loop 2 in here. So basically, you will go enter it. Let's say here near the forest. You'll enter on that line coming from that Sledding Hall station. And if you go out, you can go or across the mountain at Larnville.
Oh, I've just realised what you're talking about, because this is a transfer station. You can't just put trains going from the connecting line onto the loop. I've just realised.
So that's why we need to skip one station. And I have the idea that
well, can't
when you go to loop out 2, that is on the other junction that you've built. So that's what I'm thinking about.
Something like, if we do something like that as well.
No, you will go directly at the other station. You have this very high mountain crossing, a little bit down to the right, near loop out 2.
Yeah.
That is where you enter, basically in the direction of loop number 3.
Loop out.
That looks like a connection, yeah. So then, yeah.
Loop 2 in here. Loop out there.
Yeah. So basically, you will go in. At least that appears to me. You will go into that direction.
What? Well, yeah, that's one option. Another option would be to build like a T-junction, like we have been doing, but do it with Darkborn Valley in the junction. So you have one connection. Oh, hang on. Can I draw on screen? I'll draw on screen.
I think that will be too difficult.
Oh, it's not working. Why is my drawing on screen thing not working? Let's try again. There we go. So yes, you've got the line coming in down here. You've got the station down there. And then you've got the loop line coming through here. So normally when you do a T-junction station, you end up with like a triangle of track. Well, that's kind of what we can end up with here. So we can have a piece coming off that way and a piece coming off that way, creating our triangle of track. We just make the junction so big that you can have a station in the middle of it. But I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not.
Well, when I'm looking also on that section at loop number 2, you have the town of Honston. So that's a little bit further south of what is on your screen. Yeah. What I can see is Honston has like 6,000 passengers, which is quite a lot. So we need to make sure that if we were to enter loop number 2, we need to be filled up properly. Sunning Pool has less people, so if we make sure that there are a lot of people on Onston, we basically only have to go the other way at loop and then connect basically here.
Who's talking with me? The person talking right now is Kevin DeB, one of the two guests we got tonight. Can anyone join? Anyone can join if you can follow the instructions well enough. Don't worry, they're pretty straightforward instructions. Follow the link in the description to register to take part in future streams. Yeah.
So that's basically so you basically will skip Dartborn, or we must that will be too difficult though.
I mean,
But
the
if
other
we have
option is that you
we make-
just
yeah.
build a T-junction in down here. Just like a normal T-junction like we have been doing on all the other loops. And then just connect it up, both the in and the out there. That would be pretty straightforward.
Yeah, because the loops need to be bi-directional as well, of course.
Yeah. Should we do that? Which of those options takes your fancy?
Yeah, I think so.
What, that last option? That last option, or...
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. It has to be two-way. It's definitely a good idea to do it.
Okay. I've just tidied up all the suggestions. Rastus Gaming says, it's funny, we always vote yes for a train crash, but one hasn't happened in weeks. Yeah, we're too good. We're too ace. What we need to do is get Brandon on. Nah, Brandon would just do ships. Yeah. Well, don't forget to add one to the giveaway counter for the... Yeah. I thought we already did it, but... Is that 6 or 7 now?
30 trains. Okay, well that's easy.
Once we get this converted and we throw all the trains on it, it's going to be amazing. Oh, I did that. Oh, I've done the depots. Yeah, I've done the depots on the two connection lines. Total of 5 sets. So, job should be a good one. So the question is now, how can I help where I'm not going to end up like stepping on your feet?
So this is the outline. That is one line.
Oh no, what are you doing? Tell you what, let's go and see what Kurt's up to for a bit. And we'll come back to you after you've had a think about it. Because it is a bit of a... Oh my goodness, what's going down here? Is this you, Kurt? What on earth? You got 2 weird stations and half a mountain missing.
Oh, yes. So now that I've finally figured out the other one, so this is a 28,000 population city that I thought it'd be worth trying to transfer people over to the external loop line.
Yeah.
So I've just started putting in some stations, then I'll put in some maybe road transport around the city to get them to the railway, and then put them over to this new station that's next to the loop.
Okay. Would you like me to do a bit of the road to get the transfers of the people in?
Sure. Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. I will use some of my skills to ensure
Quite a
that
lot
I
of
complete
skills.
that challenge. Here we go. So firstly, I'm extending the road network just to give myself a bit of extra kind of working room of where I can put the depots. They are 2 different stations, correct?
They are at the moment, yeah.
Yes. Will that change? Because that's kind of important for my decision about how I'm going to work with this.
No, I think because I'm just trying to get as much spread round as possible, I don't think it was going to really be practical to try and make them all one station.
Okay, that makes sense. Can you tunnel under the water so not to stop the? No. The most you can dig down is sea level, right? Now, if the water for some reason is above sea level, I don't think you can do that. I don't think it's possible to generate water above sea level that isn't like river. Like this is open sea. I think open sea has to be at sea level. Yeah. But what you can do is you can have land at sea level. Like this, right? So you can have land at sea level. You can have water bridges and locks. So you can have... Can I demonstrate that? I don't know if I can. Let's see. So you can go up on a lock. Let me get this the right way around. Yeah, go up on a lock. Then you'd have to stay up. Then you'd have to go down with a lock on the other side. A lock, not a dock. Then you would, not river, you'd have to bridge. And then your trains and stuff can go in at sea level, right? But you have to have this kind of bridge system. So you can have sea level trains going under your ships. But the ships essentially have to go up and down to get over your sea level trains. Aqueduct, yes, boat bridge. You can tunnel under a river or canal. You can do, but you can't tunnel under the sea, which is what I think the original question was. Can you tunnel under the water? Okay, so it depends which water you mean. The sea water? No, you can't. Like a river, like this one? Yes, you can. I can dig under here, and I can put a tunnel in. There you go. CS bit sea level. You heard it here, folks. Well, it doesn't have to be in real life, you know. There are, but no. Hang on a minute. I think there are landlocked seas that are not at the same sea level as the other local levels. I could have sworn I've seen something somewhere. Now, where did I do my demonstration so I can remove it? Oh no. Where was I working? Oh, biscuits. Oh, hang on a minute. There. Here. There. Found it. I'm not very good at remembering, but I can usually backtrack quite well. Like, I can follow my way back. So, if I'm in a conversation, if you ask me after the conversation's finished what was in the conversation, I can sometimes really struggle. But if we're in the middle of the conversation, and you wanted to know what you just said a minute ago, I can usually work my way backwards from exactly where we are at this very moment, and jump backwards and actually get to where we were. Which is interesting. Anyway, oh my goodness, what are you doing? Can I suggest an edit? Kurt?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
You've done a very good job at missing a simple option. A simple option. I think option might be the right word. And I hope you don't mind, but I think when I do it,
No, go for it.
You'll be like, oh yeah, I could have done that. You'll be like, oh, silly me. Instead of trying to go under the main line, which I used to do so much, right? Drop the main line. The trains will still cope with it. They won't slow down. And you can just slip right across the top. What do you think to that?
Oh yeah, I should have remembered that because it's part of the four platform terminus design, isn't it? That we like
Yeah,
to,
I suppose it is.
make the
I'm
line
just
for.
I'm just going to move it further down the line though, because to have a junction like that near the stations could be a little bit tight.
You
Just
want to
like
try and leave a train length.
yeah, I mean, if you are doing lines that don't cross each other, the whole don't the whole leave a signal length after a junction thing doesn't matter. Because we have that little rule that where you say don't leave signals after a junction within a train length. It's so a train can sit on the exit of a junction without its back end blocking the junction. That's where you get deadlocks.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter if the tracks don't cross, so you can just put your signals in.
Okay. Yeah. So that part is done.
Oh, you did that bit, did you? Oh, I think I messed this up. Did I mess this up?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, there we
I'm
yes.
sorry, Kurt. What have I just done? Oh, what?
I think everything's okay.
It's fine, says
I was
Egg.
trying to cheat by having like one of the lines just be shared from this point, which means the polarities are sort of crossing.
I mean, I don't know which way you were going to have your signals, but I see.
So I was cheating on this last little bit of leg that actually, if you were viewing it as you come up, then suddenly like the polarities are on the opposite side until you get past the joint.
I missed that. And you know what? That's an interesting way of solving that problem. Why have tracks crossing over multiple times if you can just reverse the polarity of one of the nearby stations? Okay, right. I'm going to try and get these road vehicles in without like completely messing everything up. So
I have fixed that one that area with the station, so at least the through pathing can continue to that small terminus station, and there is a line to go through.
you've unmessed it up, have you?
I've messed it up.
Are we doing
And
passengers
now-
and mail here? Sorry, or is it just?
That's just passengers, I think, because the loop's only passengers.
The loop is only passengers. I
I
did
will,
not
As far as
know
I could
that.
tell. As far as I could tell, because there's loads of passengers waiting and never any.
Okay. That
Hellish,
okay. I'll move
permission to upgrade the loop 2?
Right, yeah. So, if I was you, Kevin, I would just decommission all of Loop 2 and Loop 3 and upgrade both at the same time.
I want to start with 1 first, because otherwise we lose too much profit.
Yeah, I mean, the profit's been pretty steady. I mean, we did have a dip not long ago, but it bounced back up again, so that's fine. Too sharp a turn. I mean, yeah, there was some turns that were a little sharp, but we've done some smoothing. Where's that station gone? Here we go. A little bit of a sharp turn doesn't matter too much because you forget how powerful these trains are. The further you get into OpenTTD, the less it matters. Right, so I'm going to do road vehicles. I'm not going to do trams. There's one there, one there, one there, and one there.
We don't need more passengers, it's slowing all, by the way.
Oh.
Okay, they're all...
That should do it. There's a slight overlap there, but let's get some road depots in. Couple of road depots there, couple of road depots over there. And you know what? I'm going to do that thing again where I have one vehicle do the entire set of orders just because it's ridiculous. And I like it. So we're going to go from the furthest station and then transfer, that station, transfer, that station, transfer, that station, transfer. So the woods is the transfer station here. Then we're going to go to this station and transfer, this station and transfer, this station transfer, this station transfer. So the woods and the transfer station are the transfer stations. Do I have my shortcut keys still set up? No. That's a shame. Never mind. Gonna have to go down the list and do it manually. So there should be one transfer for each of the loads on those 4. And then there should be one for the transfer on all of these 4. Where's the music gone? OpenTTD music's been turned off. I don't know how that happened. It's back now.
I don't understand how you envision the connection between 2 and 3, by the way, because I think that one is in the wrong place.
What? No, it's fine. I'm not quite sure what you mean.
I think you placed that connection between 2 and 3 in the wrong place.
What do you mean? It should be further to the right, or?
I think it should be closer to that one, I think.
Closer to that one.
I do think like that, yeah.
All right, okay. Rather than going round Honston and then connecting. Well, the reason I didn't really is because of the great big hill that's in the way.
Yeah, so we have this line already, you know. I mean, they can let me. So they can use this, right? This is an important section for number 2. Yeah. So this section that I now add another one, that is only determining between 1 and 2. Yeah. So if we were to continue over here to that one, basically, that is the top line of that is already number 3, which also means that it's very simple to just connect. Let's say here, you join here number 1 with number 2, but you also can go directly straight to number 3. Do you roughly understand what I mean?
I think so.
If you want, I can try to build it quickly. If you then can start new trains maybe or start upgrading loop number 2. All the trains should be in the depot.
All the trains for Loop 2 are in the depot, are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell you what. Yeah, you concentrate on that junction, and I will go round and upgrade, because you did the upgrade last time. I'll go around and upgrade. Where are the mods? Aren't they here to keep me in control? Keep who in control? Me in control? I don't know. Yes. OpenTTD music is not great. TTD's music is better. It's the same music, says Brandon. It's not the same music, Brandon, you nana.
Hey Nick, if you want the timeout, you can easily get it. Just ask for it. No worries.
You can. In fact, I think I've got it. In game, sound music. No, hang on a minute. Game options, sound, bass music set, original DOS. But I'm not sure if I'm allowed to play it or not. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'd have copyright issues if I played the original music. I've got it, but before I do this upgrade, let's name some things after a viewer plus subscriber. Okay, so let's name the loop 1 to 3 transfer line this one, let's name that after a viewer plus subscriber, and then we'll name the other one as well. So let's get the wheel out. We'll spin the wheel, and we'll find out who we're going to name it after. We'll do the other one, and then I'll upgrade the line. Now let's have a look. Before we do that, let's just see how many we are at. Oh, right, we're at 7. Okay, so we only need 3 more viewer plus subs or channel memberships or donations over £5 to start a live giveaway for the live stream. Okay, fair enough. Right, the wheel has been activated. Let's find out who's going to get this nine? This line named after them. Oh dear, oh dear.
Me.
It might be. It could be you. DJ's on there twice because DJ's currently got 2 subscriptions. Yes, that is a way to cheese the system. Doesn't work for giveaways. Rastus Gaming. I don't think we've got you in this series, have we? Let me just have a quick look at the sign list. No, I don't think so. Yeah. It works if you receive the giveaway. Yeah. No, I meant in terms of giveaway entries. If there's a giveaway going on, you can only have 1 entry, no matter how many viewer plus subscriptions you've got. So, let's see. Got another notification here. Why have I got so many notifications this week? That's crazy. I need to go to the mod chat because that's where all the results go. Yeah, okay. Right, let's jump back into the game and I will get the sign list up and I'll place a sign. Where's my game button? There it is. Now, while we haven't thought of a proper name yet, let's click OK. And we'll just leave that as a placeholder. So thank you very much for being a viewer plus subscriber. And then we want to name this line the 2 to 3 loop line. So we're going to do exactly the same again and spin on viewer plus subscribers. Where did you find the original music? How did you put that into the game? Because the original music... Right, a minute. The original music is there. There's my original music. But if you don't have the disc, you can just get Transport Tycoon and import it. Ah, it's the Striber Fox. Are you already in? I don't think you are. No, I don't see... Oh, there's actually a search, so I can... Yeah, I forgot there was a search at the bottom of there. So, yes. So, oh, of course you do. Yeah, I've got the Transport Tycoon disc and a Transport Tycoon Deluxe disc. And, yeah, I've got the music off there. However, there is a video on my channel that tells you where you can get the music from, all the different options, how to grab the music, what files you need, where you put it, and how you get it into the game. And I've got a video, and that is on the channel. I don't know if it's in the tutorial series. I don't think it should be. Is somebody going to be able to find the video before I do and put it in the chat? Let's have a race. Okay, I'm going to my own channel. And right, okay, I'm gonna think maybe it's in the tutorial. Right, I'm going to the tutorials. I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom. Found it. If you want to customize. There we go. Put that in the chats for you, everybody. What was Striber's spin for? It was the other connecting line between loop 2 and 3. Yeah. Fran the Man says, I hope someday my name will be selected on by the wheel now that it's on there twice. Yeah, maybe. So yes, that is the video that tells you how to change your... In fact, that's actually in the wrong order. I need to move. Oh, biscuits. Where's it gone? Can I move the order of the station? The order of the yes. So that graphics, music, and sound thing that should really, in my opinion, be higher up in the tutorial than the getting and using mods one. I've lost it. Where's it gone? Where's the video gone?
You deleted it.
I didn't delete it. Oh, there it is. I'm just dragging it up the list and it didn't drag up properly. So I've changed the order now. So you've got improved, you got must change settings in OpenTTD, how to change the graphics, music, and sound. I accidentally dragged how to run a dedicated server. So that's what I did wrong. There we go. So now it's settings, graphics, music, sounds, getting mods, my top mods for beginners, changing GIFs mid-game, scenario editor, height maps, how to play multiplayer, dedicated server. That's the kind of order it should be in. Right, we can get back to the gameplay now that I've fixed that list. You can probably get it on eBay. Yeah, these don't come up too often on eBay, but you can get them on eBay. But you don't need to. You don't need to. Right. Let's jump back into the game. Boop. Get a new label. Place a sign. And this one is for Disastrously Fox. Right. Now, like promised, I am going to upgrade to Vacuum Tube. Now, this is quite a difficult process, right? Because you can't just swipe across the whole map here, because we've got so many different lines and things. It'd be a nightmare. Also, you don't want to accidentally upgrade a part of the network you don't want to, or you didn't mean to. And I still can't find where I'm supposed to be doing this. Oh, here it is. And you don't want to miss something. This is the OpenTTD soundtrack that reminds me of Theme Hospital. I don't know if it's because they've got two tracks which are similar or not. See, that's VacTube, so I don't have to worry too much about going over that one. There we go. Going quite close to that railway. There we go. Yeah. You should find your old TTD disc. Yes, you should find it. Keep it safe. Right. God, this upgrade is not quite as easy as when you upgrade an entire map. You can do that with one just drag and click, can't you? Oh, we're going under a no industry. I'm going to fix that. Right, while I'm doing this conversion, Kurt, how's it going over there? I did a road network for you and set it going, but I have no idea if it's actually been effective or not. We will revisit it and come and have a look, but how are things going?
Yeah, I think we've already got like a good number of passengers waiting at the VacTube station now, so it seems to be transferring passengers over.
Ah, a great success then by the sounds of it.
I was actually not planning to build that much today, but I kind of failed in my plan.
Yeah, you're just going to do some upgrading. It was going to be easy, right?
Yeah, I was actually planning to fix some things, people, or at least work with the loop. But
yeah.
now I'm just really breaking my head on it, but I do think that it will look great.
Oh no, there was still a train.
It doesn't matter.
What do I do? Mr. Depot?
It can be that the depot is missed because there's still a train in there.
Yeah, there's still a train in there. There we go. How do you do the diagonal highlighting? You hold control. It's the same when you're building waterways. It's the same when you're doing landscaping. And you can do it with upgrading of track. If I remember correctly, waterways was only added in the last version of OpenTTD. Where you could previously do diagonal stuff in the other ones. Right, I'm going to be kind to this train.
Oh. Hellish, there's a bit of an imbalance with your road network. One of the two stations is stacking up with passengers and the other one's hardly getting any. But looking at the road vehicles, they all seem to be favouring one side.
It might be they just need to spread out. It takes some time. Because they're going on one massive loop between both stations. So...
Oh, is it the same set of vehicles servicing both?
Yes, yes. So it does one, then it does the other. And as they spread out over time... Yeah. Steer Pipe Sisters,
okay.
I'm going to keep making names up until they pick. Okay. So demanding, you lot, aren't you? Hey? I'm sure you'd have me dancing in a monkey suit if you could.
Sure we will.
Speaking of doing silly things, anybody have any suggestions or ideas of what we should do when I get to 50,000 YouTube subscribers? What should we do? We've just gone past 46,000 recently, which made me think, hang on a minute. We are now on the 50 side of the 40s. Are there any special things we should do when we get to 50,000? Okay. That's that bit. Right, so you're working on the connection. I've gone round the entire loop. That's a little dance. Wow. What was the suggestion there? Oh my goodness. Rasta Blaster. I like that. We're having that. Reminds me of the 90s. Where is it gone? There it is.
Pajama.
Does that fit? Yes. So we got the Rasta Blaster line for Rasta Gaming. Strybro Streaker?
Oh,
Is that for the other
this looks great. Oh, mwah. Perfect. Isn't it great?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do a different one there. OpenTTD until 100k. Oh my goodness. What you mean, like constant stream? That'd be horrible. What on earth are you doing? Oh, are you rediverting the other line and you're bringing it into one junction? Oh no! I've just realised what you're doing.
What?
You're connecting the 1 to 2 loop line in with a junction in the same place as the 2 to 3 line.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying it works, but that's a complete mind noodle.
So?
So
It works out.
It's making my head think. I can't. It's making my brain hurt so much I can't talk.
You're just getting old.
Yeah. Yes.
But I try to make it more simpler than guild games. You know, I try to keep it as simple as possible.
I do like to try and keep it simple.
I fixed at least the entry and the exit on the depot. That's at least something.
Should we get rid of the old line so that this is a little bit easier to see?
What do you mean?
Well, this bit here, Dramborn Valley, that goes into the
that's an active. That's an active line.
Oh.
It is an active line.
Oh, so you're not replacing that. You're doing stuff in addition to it.
That stays. Yeah,
oh my goodness! Just to make it even more. Brandon says, I miss the Minecraft PvP events. Yeah, we could probably still do those community gaming nights. Doesn't mean we're not going to happen. Charity Gameathon. We did a May for Mine charity thing. That's come to a close now. But what we are going to do is we will likely do a Gameathon a partyathon for my birthday, and we'll probably do a festive partyathon for the Christmas time. You're really trying with these names, Steer Pie Sister, but I'm not finding the perfect one. Overwhelmed by spaghetti, yes, definitely.
Who was the winner again? You said?
For this line, it's the Disastrously Fox. I mean, I would just call it the Foxy line, but which charity? The charity event that we did was for Mind. The charity is called Mind. We do 1 or 2 charity events a year. This was something that we did throughout May, and it was nice to be able to support the charity again. And what we'll likely do if we do a streamathon, streamathons raise funds for the channel, right? For me, right? That's the difference between a charity event and a streamathon. So if I do a streamathon, it will likely be around my birthday in September, and likely be around Christmas in December. They'll probably be the next 2 big events for that. Yes.
Do you want to have you drink Foxed Bosterd?
What?
Fox Bosterd.
What on earth is that? I don't get it. Fox Bosterd.
Yeah, just like James Bond drinks his stuff, shaken or stirred.
Oh, Fox but stirred. Oh my goodness.
That's where my brain is at the moment.
We're struggling with this one, I think, as a community.
Does he have a name themselves? I mean, that would help a lot of things.
Yeah. What about Not Yet Strawberry Fox? Not Yet. I mean, that's quite long. Also, I don't understand it. I'm gonna call it the Foxy line until we come up with something that just like really clicks.
What the box?
Yeah, like that. Right, shall I get rid of the line that I created then that is no longer in use?
Yes, until where I have connected it.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I spent ages doing this, and now you're getting rid of it because it's terrible.
Welcome to OpenTTD, a game where you build something nice and somebody makes it completely different.
Now, in a recent video, I went back to one of my saves from 2014. It was from my OpenTTD Series 2 Let's Play. This is when I just started going, oh, you know what, I'll do another series. You know, because it was just a Let's Play up until then. And I went back to that save and did a video about how I could fix and improve so many things. And I gave myself 100 minutes to go in there and fix and improve as much of the network as possible and see what impact it had. And not only did I look at how much the operating profit changed between when I started and when I finished, but I went back in time and let the game run forward without me making any changes to see what would have happened to the operating profit anyway from that point onwards within those 100 minutes. And it was interesting to do. I've not done like a fix-it video like that before. There's a lot of people, and especially people like, you know, Biffa comes to mind when it comes to like fix-it. Not just OpenTTD, not OpenTTD, but like City Skylines and other games like that. There's plenty of people doing map fixie videos. It's not something I've really done before. I found it difficult to kind of figure out how I would like to do that. What format, you know, whether the viewers would like it and so forth. But I wanted to give it a go. I didn't have long, and I thought, you know what? What if I limit myself to the amount of time I could spend on it? And there's 2 reasons for that. One, it could just end up being a ridiculously long video, and we don't really want that for a fix-it video. And 2, I can sometimes just obsess about things and constantly over and over again doing little tiny improvements, and I want to try and avoid that, so I give myself the 100-minute deadline. And you know what, I was quite happy with that video. I'm not sure it performed great, on the algorithm. I don't think many viewers dived in on that. Whether it was my packaging or whether people just not so keen on watching fix-it videos. Maybe just because it was a new format, not everybody was on board with seeing something different. I don't know. What about Strybro Foam Box Fox? Oh my goodness. A nickname an internet friend gave me over the obvious reason. There's a lot of things that people are saying like as if it's obvious, and I'm not understanding any of it.
Try, both Fox, you, and then, yeah.
Yeah.
So, try.
Oh my goodness.
Fox,
I'm going to have to be careful when I say this, dear Bite Sister. Fox Costas, like the tube station. Anybody who's ridden a certain line on the tube station will know what Dear Bite Sister's talking about. Right, I've removed the bit that we don't need. I'm going to just take the junction out as well. I've also obviously updated the entire line to vac tube. You're working on
almost
that.
Done it.
Okay, right. So we're going to come
I think
back.
I'm almost done.
We're going to come back to you in a second. We'll check on how Kurt's stations and my potentially terrible buses are doing. This is a Hellish line. This is the Hellish line train to Fox Costas. You guys are trying to, pushing me tonight, aren't you? All right,
Hellish, from going back and doing the 100-minute fix, what would you say from having a look at it now was your biggest change in play style between what you did back then and when you went back to fix it?
Biggest change in play style.
Depots.
I think the actual play style itself is actually very similar. I think the biggest overall style change is a lot of my lines tend to be one-use lines now. Because even a really well-made dual-track line can be oversaturated if you're doing like a mega goods line. Like you might need 4 tracks, you might need 6 tracks. And back then, I used to make a line and shove as much down it as possible before then moving on to doing a different line. There would be so much track sharing, it was ridiculous. Really, it was never viable past the mid game. It would always get clogged up. So that's probably been the biggest change. Obviously, yes, there's things that I did that I don't do before, but I don't think they're like big changes. It's just like tweaks to station designs, correct use of signals, not putting depots in wrong places. So I'm just gonna have a quick look. Where's that video gone? Yeah, it's called the OpenTTD 100 minutes to fix my old save, and the thumbnail says what a big mess, because it was a bit of a mess when I first started. And looking at the statistics, that video didn't even hit average views on the channel. Bearing in mind that only around 50% of my videos at the minute is OpenTTD. So you go back to another video like the Workers and Resources video, that one hit average for the channel on a channel that, you know, traditionally is an OpenTTD channel. Go back a bit further, you know, my video about Microlandia, that one performed above average for the channel. So I've got videos that are performing average for the channel and above average for the channel, and then I put this video out where I do a 100-minute fix on an old save, and it performs lower than average. It's a little bit of an algorithm mystery, isn't it? It's almost as if you don't want OpenTTD content. Right, I can see the train sneaking backwards and forwards. Looks like for the most part they're doing okay. The road vehicles are starting to spread out a little bit. I could use unbunching, but then they wouldn't service as often. Where the Fox halt. You got to remember that this is a line. It's not It's not a station. The Fox Coaster. All right, let's go with the Fox Coaster. It's not very up and down. Also, I can't remember where I put it.
Oh, this looks beautiful.
Oh my goodness, I can kind of see what's going on there. Right.
I've just fixed the double uppy down a bit. Just open. How much is this?
There we go.
9, 10, 11.
Strawberry Fox, thank you very much for being a viewer plus subscriber. If anybody's wondering on the Poppets front whether it's going to be a full box night or a half box night, still plenty in there. It's going to be a half box night. Oh my goodness.
Just on the edge. Just on the edge. But I'm just going to keep it.
So you got your 1 to 2, you got your 2 to 1, you got your 2
Yeah,
to 3.
so where the sign is 1 to 2, that diagonal, if I measure it, it's just 12. So it's not fully one. It's not fully one train length, but we can fix it by if we just create one wiggle. Then at least it can have a bypass if necessary.
You think the game music's pretty high? Here's something that might blow some of your minds. Look at the jukebox. The game music's not even playing. What? It's a trick!
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that previously, didn't you? Because you said that the volume level between tracks is all over the place, so you took them out and rebalanced them.
Yeah, I rebalanced them so it's just OBS playing the OpenTTD soundtrack in the background when we're in this scene. And then the kind of sister trick to the music thing is that on the videos, when I'm doing a recording, I always turn the game music off, even if the game music appears in the video. And you might be like, well, look, why would you bother doing that? It's because when you have cuts, it's not too bad with game sounds, but game music can be incredibly jarring. Like if you get a big jolly bit of music, and then all of a sudden the video cuts to another bit, and it's just like really quiet or suspenseful, it can just really jar it, right? So I turn the music off when I'm recording pretty much any game. And then I go and get the game music and put it back on top after I've done all my edits. Yeah. The boats and the trains and things are loud, not the music. Ah, right. So that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm happy with it.
The in-game sound effects are a bit loud. I'll turn them down. There you go.
I think it's done.
Yes. You think it's done? Let's check it out then. All right. So you've got, this is the line that comes in. It comes in from 1 and
Just a
from
moment. Just
2.
a moment. Let me have a look at the screen as well.
Yeah. Okay. That comes in from 1 and it comes in from 2. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So then this one here, this one goes out. It splits into 2. That goes out up to 1. And it also goes out up to 2. But you've got this bypass here. Why have you got a bypass?
Because the at the sign 1 to 2, that is only just 12. So if there is a train waiting for the other one, then through-going trains can still continue on the 2 to 3 line.
I'm not sure it will take the longer. Or maybe it might do.
They are two different ones. So so this is. Let me place a sign close to.
Oh, hang on a minute.
This
Hang
is
on a
1
minute.
to
Hang on
2.
a minute. Right. Can I suggest instead?
This is 2 to 3.
You do like that. Connect that up to the diagonal, and then remove the bypass, because then you've just got a longer bit that solves your problem.
Like that.
Yeah. Yeah. You
yeah,
remove this, and then you don't need that. See what I'm saying? Do you like that?
Yes. Or we just go like this, and then it is longer as well. Let me double measures.
Anyway, yeah, so you got that one going that way. And then on this side, you've got your 2 to 3. That looks pretty straightforward. Yeah, okay. Then this one is your 2 to 1, and they connect up there and go in. and then down the middle of that, sort of, you've got this extra line. Yes,
That's
it's-
1, 2, 2.
So, yep, it's all in there. It's all connected up. It's all looking nice. And what we need to do now is go along the interconnecting line, which is what I will do now, the 2 to 3 line, and change that to vac tube. Now, if I remember correctly, though, have we still got trains running on loop 3?
Yes. So I think it's a good thing to just connect it till the water till you're at loop number 3, and
Yeah.
then fix it for next stream maybe.
There we go. So I'm going all the way up to loop number 3, but not doing anything in loop number 3. And I presume we've got a few trains to sort out for loop 2. Have we got trains going around yet?
Negative,
Yes.
nothing.
No? What?
Yeah. No,
Oh, there
no,
are
no,
trains, but where are they? They're stopped.
no. Yeah, they are stopped because they are not upgraded. Let me
Ah,
make that my.
Okay. So yes, we're just going to get the trains going on loop 2, and then that means we only have loop 3 to convert in the future. Missed some track by the depots. Oh yeah, wow, that's eagle-eyed of you. There we are. Are you from the Netherlands? Me? The other player? I think one of these players is from the Netherlands. Kurt, what part of the world are you from? Kurt's gone to sleep. Let's just check what's going on here. Okay. Not sure if we've got technical difficulties or if Kurt had to step away for a second. Let's
Oh,
I heard
Wait,
him,
I'm-
by the way.
Oh,
I
you
heard
heard
him.
Oh, I didn't hear him. Okay, never mind.
yeah,
What was I saying? Oh yeah, what part of the world?
yeah. Worcestershire.
Oh, very nice. Do you get a discount? I was like, what's that train doing? But it just broken. Hang on a minute. Oh, you have got depots. Okay, fair enough. One of them you've made a double depot. The other one is not a double. This line is so saturated with trains.
Yeah, I think I put too many on. I don't think it needs that many.
No. I think the only way you could have like more trains is if you like made the line go off somewhere for no reason and come back again.
Okay, what's that sound?
Let's see how these road vehicles are doing then. So they have actually spread out a bit. Let's use the cargo flow legend to turn on everything that's going on in this town. So you can see the 4 stations here on the cargo flow legend in the town going into the main train station. They are all dark green, which is good. And on this side, we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're all dark green as well, which is also good. Although it's a little overloaded, actually. Yeah, we've got 2,000 passengers at that bus station. So, might be a good idea to actually throw some more buses at the situation.
Oh,
There we are.
where are you? You're in that one, so you're now the wrong.
Whereabouts is it? It's in the UK. Trains only using a single platform? Really?
Clockwise, so you need to go in.
Looks like trains are using both platforms here. There are no trains into these platforms, but... Oh yeah, that's a 90-degree turn there.
Oh yeah, that's a 90-degree turn.
That's my bad. That was me. Yeah, put the vac tube in there,
I
silly
think
Hellish.
that works. Fine.
Where's my button? Yeah. Oh, I did it again. Too many different track types. Tell you what, if you think this is too many track types, you should check out Series 13. There are so many different track types in that series, it is ridiculous. Oh, no, hang on a minute. Oh, I know why that... Right, I mixed up two different stations.
The polarity is saying correct over there. Is it?
You do this.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do.
It's a mixed polarity, it seems like.
Oops. I want to put signals in there. Yeah, Series 13 is a real crazy series in terms of mods. If you want to know what mods are in there, go to masterhellish.net/S13. It's the same as the link that's in the description for this series. It tells you all the mods and stuff. Except instead of S12, it's S13. And, oh, actually, I have finished recording episode 3 of season 13. It has been done. This is what I meant to do with this station entrance, and I just didn't do it right.
Taking a few trains off the line and it seems to be flowing a lot better.
I'm almost done.
You're almost done, okay. Wow,
Yeah.
Maybe I put too many buses on. So yeah, episode 1 of Series 13 was mostly about trying to build a surviving company in a world with so many mods. Especially some mods that I'd never played with before and all that sort of thing. And just trying to make a successful company. Episode 2, which came out not too long ago, I think it was like 2, maybe 3 weeks now. That one was all about trying to grow the towns with the special game script that I was using in that crazy world. And do you guys want to know what number 3 is going to be all about? No? Do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to do the introduction for it? Because I have the script here.
Hello, Master Hellish.
Hello, Master Hellish here, yeah.
Oh, the funny thing is, actually, we were doing a recording for the video that's about to come out on Saturday, right? And at the end of the recording, I did a little joke and I say, and this is normally where I do the, and blah, blah, blah. Thank you for watching, take care, and don't forget to subscribe. Next time, bye. I ended up actually using that.
Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okie doke. Then that must be.
Did we get off track? Did you not say what it is actually going to be?
I didn't say it. I'm waiting for fix it. Spoilers. Yeah, spoilers. Do you have Universal Rail in Series 13? I just told you. No, actually, I don't think we do have Universal Rail. To be honest, we might have. I can't remember. There's like 70 odd mods, and like 14 different AIs, and a game script, and a partridge in a pear tray. It's ridiculous. But that's the whole point of season 13. It is ridiculous. You know what?
So
these are doing alright. Yeah.
First trains are running. Let's make sure that all the depots are vac-tubed now.
Okay, we're going to go and check that in a second. Yes.
All right. Loop number 2 has 2 trains, and each direction has a different color.
I'm not sure if why 2 stations? Just more spread, I guess. I'm not sure if chat wants the introduction for Saturday's video or not. Oh, by the way, folks, while we're talking about what's coming up, tomorrow night.
Hellish, you forgot something.
Oh, sorry, what?
You forgot something.
What did I forget?
You forgot to convert exactly 1 blue piece.
Oh, I missed a piece. I missed a piece of conversion.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. I think 1 piece I can live with that.
I can't. My trains can't.
Your trains can't live with it, but you can easily do it. What was it? There's tomorrow night's live stream is Machinki again, which I'm just really enjoying. And I was a little bit disappointed at the end of the live stream of the last Machinki live stream because I'd built a whole load of successful simple railway lines, and the company was doing relatively well. But I was disappointed because I didn't get to the point where I could start building complex lines, and I want to check that out. So we're going back to Machinki in a live, deeper dive. Yes. But yes, I'm not going to spoil Saturday's video. I'm not going to spoil... Oh no, hang on, this isn't Saturday's video. Series 13, Episode 3 is not Saturday's video. Saturday's video is the one that we recorded as a community not too long ago.
Do we have a city with a lot of people that we can just steal passengers from?
Where?
Feed passengers into what is it? Honston Airport. Just dump them there.
I'm just trying to find this. Oh, right, okay. So here we go. So there's the vac tube coming in, and the junction that you've just kind of worked out, and then there's the loop. This is the Bablab loop. No spoilers, please. Okay. Honston's, you managed to get an airport in. Fantastic. That'll do the job. And
that's just for feeding in.
And we've got some. We got vac trains going around. Are they vac trains? They don't look like vac trains. Are they vac trains? Oh, they are vac trains. Hurtling around at big speeds. Yes, that one had to slow down because there's a bridge. And bridges are even worse for vac tube. They are one of the worst things in the world for vac tube. So we're probably going to have to go around and try and remove all the bridges. Yes.
At one airport and then we can...
Yeah, no spoilers. Alright, yeah, no spoilers. And that's pretty good. It's pretty good. How's your initial modification of your line doing, Kurt? Have you checked in on it to see what's going on? Let's have a look. So you've got a whole load of trains coming in.
I've actually gone back to it and made it vac because it was actually got even worse when I upgraded it to dedicated high speed.
Oh my
I ended
goodness.
up with like 10,000 at each end, so...
Well, those vac trains are really ripping down that line. They're absolutely legging it under that massive giant hill and coming down to the other side. Now, you have got a little bit of a mess of tube, and there's still 4,000 there, but those vac trains are made 22 last period. That's really good. Operating profit is actually starting to lift up after all the massive, terrible upgrades and disruption that we've been putting on the network. It has been the stream of disruption.
What airplanes do we use?
The biggest.
The biggest Airbus.
Hang on a minute. Sort by cargo capacity. There we go. Go down to the bottom. As long as it isn't terrible reliability. Yeah, I think the Airbus A380 is probably best. Yeah.
I took the one that AHA used.
Chat wants you to use ones with wings and engines. I think that's probably a good shout, to be honest.
Can I name my junction to myself, please?
Go on then. That's such an impressive junction. You can name that junction. And not only is it an impressive junction you built, but you're a Viewer Plus subscriber. And not only are you a Viewer Plus subscriber, but you are a lifetime subscriber as well. So go for it. Name that junction, as long as it's family friendly. And yeah, very good. So Kurt, that is a fantastic. Kurt's one of the two players. If you've just joined us, Kurt and Kevin DB have been working with me tonight, and that vac line has gone from something that was good to something that's absolutely killing it. Those trains are zooming backwards and forwards. You might need a couple more on there. I don't know how many you've got. Let's see. You've got 19. Well, the fact that you've got 19 annoys me immensely, so I'm going to change it so that there's 20. There we go. I cannot cope with 19 trains on a line. That is just not allowed. So there we go. But apart from only adding 19 trains, that's a fantastic bit of work that you've done there to upgrade that line. And obviously you've done your extensions as well. There's one of those extensions, and I think you've removed a couple of trains. It is flowing much better now. The trains are going in and out of those stations. They seem to be loading pretty good. And at my ridiculous bus service that I put in place for you, It does actually seem to be working.
Making money.
You know what? Those buses have actually made 55,000 last period between them. So, not to be completely sniffed at. Like they're the ones that are bringing all the passengers in for the trains. That's why there's thousands of passengers to shift. But the fact that they're not a negative, they're not a lost leader, that's something that I think is quite positive. And let's see, the stations still have, some of them still have lots of passengers waiting. So even this many buses, not quite getting them all. Look at that, we've got a massive bus stop with a massive line of them.
The Loop 1, before I upgraded it, it was about making the same as it is doing now. Maybe just 500,000 or 1 million more.
Okay, so Loop 1 has managed to get back up to its profitable standpoint. You've got clockwise and anti-clockwise.
As it was.
Yeah.
Ideally, it will be higher.
Yeah. I think it depends.
It just needs more feeding.
Yeah, it does need a bit more feeding, and some of these towns need a bit more connecting up. But not only did you get the Loop 1 upgraded, but you got Loop 2 upgraded and redid the whole connection of the junction. And we upgraded Loop 2. We got Loop 2 connected to 3 and 3 connected to 1, but that hasn't been fully upgraded because Loop 3 hasn't been upgraded yet. And we've got this last bit of VAC stuff to do over here. Yeah, we'll just get that all VAC'd out. There we are. VAC down here, VAC down there, VAC everywhere. There we go. And I think that's been very productive. Even though the money hasn't gone up as much this time, we've had to rip a lot out, update a lot of things, and improve a lot of stuff to lay foundations, I think, for future people. So thank you very much to both of you for joining me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves digging around on this pretty aggressive OpenTTD map.
Definitely.
Very much so.
Definitely.
Fantastic.
Good for the head spaghetti. Made good money. And actually, when we started, it was 8 billion, and it's now 14. So even almost double to money.
So
While spending it.
money is going up while spending
Wow.
it. Fantastic. That's good to see. So thank you very much. And if you want to join like these two did, you just need to put your name down on the form with the link in the YouTube live stream description. And don't forget to keep an eye on the Discord for pings, because every now and then we do have somebody who misses their call to the private channel to get their slot taken up. But there we go. After games. Oh, Toy Tyler's here. Tyler, how long have you been here? Tyler, have you been lurking? For those of you who don't know, Tyler is one of the OpenTTD developers and has featured in a couple of my videos. After games. Maybe not after games, maybe after chill. I don't know. We'll see. I tell you what, if you're in the mood for after games, meet up on the Discord, people, and we'll see who turns up and what happens, and maybe we'll do something, maybe we'll just chat, maybe we won't, we'll see. But there we go. An extra thank you to everybody who supports me in all the different ways you do, including all of the recent Viewer Plus subscribers. You like to hop on and watch when you're streaming? Yes, Tyler does come by, and we've had a few of the other developers come by in the past as well. I hear that the developer of Machinki might pop by to tomorrow night's live stream. Not guaranteed. To say hi and chat and stuff. You'll have to join tomorrow night to see. So I will see you all tomorrow night, and we'll have great fun playing the other fantastic train game. It's not free, but it's still pretty damn fantastic. So have a good night, everybody. See you all tomorrow. Thanks for the support, and watch out for the video on Saturday. It's going to be pretty fun. Take care, everybody. Good night. See you. Bye.